My channel. My channel. My content. My channel. My content.
That's an Austin beat. Mix that.
My channel. My content. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Someone stole my line.
I know. I had to say it because, it's a little different setup here. We actually have Bomb Projects in the house. The very first people live in studio.
Really?
At the new facility.
Oh.
Yep.
Thanks for
I
having
feel
us.
honored.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Appreciate it.
It's
yeah.
awesome.
Much love. Much love.
So introduce yourself, guys.
I'm KG with Bomb Projects.
And
I'm
D.
G. Nice to meet you.
Who's this guy?
Austin.
Yeah, he's on the opposite side.
Cool Austin.
You know what I'm just checking out? I didn't get the memo to wear the fucking hat.
The beanie. You
The
missed
beanie
it.
hat.
Yeah, you missed it.
What the hell?
Or the red shirt.
Oh, yeah, he's not wearing a
Yeah.
red
Oh, I
shirt.
see that.
Austin's got the
I
red
didn't
shirt.
get any memo. They got red shirts,
Yeah.
beanies.
Yeah, you slacking.
I'm slacking.
Big slacking.
So, yeah, it was cool. I mean, you guys reached out about a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks. Hey, man, we're going to come out.
Yeah,
And I'm like, yeah,
yeah.
okay. And sure enough, bam, you're here.
That's
you
why
believe
you're the
us?
GOAT, man.
You didn't believe us?
Well, no, it's not that. I mean, a lot, especially with COVID now. If this COVID stuff
Right.
wasn't around, it'd be a person coming every week.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
all the BS from flying and quarantine and all the stuff. Like even here,
Right.
you go away, you come back, you got to quarantine.
Really?
Yeah, it's
If
crazy.
you're not vaccinated.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
just, it's
all
just,
these rules are, you don't
So-
know what they are.
yeah,
we
so-
tried to sneak in last time when we went to Schaumburg.
Didn't work.
They let us cross the toll bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the police said, we're closed. I said, well, I'm going to need a refund on the toll. They're like,
Oh, no?
yeah,
Oh, shit.
going back.
Well, A for effort.
Yeah.
So we'll
Thought I'd
see.
try.
72 people and counting. What's up, everybody? I hope everyone's having an awesome,
Was good.
an awesome Monday.
West Coast.
And anyone in Canada, it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Is
So
it
happy
really?
Thanksgiving.
It's a
Happy
holiday.
Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
happy
holiday
Thanksgiving.
I have to leave
Big
early.
time. Is it on Monday?
here. Yeah, today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
Is
guys
it
are
always
Thursday,
on a
right?
Monday? Yeah, we're always
Yeah,
Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay.
I always, why I know? Because there's football. Hey.
That's right.
What do you do special for Thanksgiving?
Just eat turkey.
Just eat turkey and
Oh, you
stuff.
do
yeah.
turkey here too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Cranberry sauce. And,
Yeah, I don't do
Mashed
that kind of
potatoes.
stuff.
right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so I had mine last
Well,
night.
that's where we're going, people.
Yeah, so I had
Turkey
mine
dinner
last
at
night.
Billy's.
So yeah, we celebrated it. Yeah, the reason why we celebrated it yesterday is because it's like, you guys not doing the podcast, are you on Monday? And I'm like, no, we're doing it, man. We don't stop.
Right. Nah,
I think we did it on
appreciate
Christmas too, didn't we?
No, not on
Boxing Day we did,
I think-
didn't we? Or the day? I don't know.
I don't know what.
Who knows?
Hey, I
If I had
appreciate you
if I had
coming
it
in
my way,
on a
I'd do it
holiday.
every day, wouldn't I?
Austin's like, no,
Yeah.
we wouldn't.
Yeah, but no. So there's insane clown pythons.
Oh,
What's up,
big
Mike?
shout out. Mike,
Today's a holiday in the U.S.
Insane.
too, is it?
another shout out.
Yeah, it's a bank
Tish
holiday.
from
Yeah.
Python Spawn.
Oh.
Go follow. Ryan.
Smitty Serpents.
Yeah, Smitty Serpents. Ryan. What's up, Big Rye? Wish you were
See,
here,
you know
bro.
what's cool? I'm just sort of jealous now, you guys.
Why is that?
You guys got a fucking emoji, a bomb.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have
Yeah.
a fucking mutation
There's
creation
an eye
emoji.
emoji. down.
Is there an eye? Like not like
But it's
mutation
not like
creation.
yours.
No. So like that's
Well,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
you do have. Well, you
Yeah,
have
but
the eye,
not
we
like
got
that.
the bomb.
That's pretty cool, man. Everyone's like bomb, bomb, bomb. It's like that's super cool.
Uh.
You guys got your own fucking
You know
emoji.
that you can go add a super like an emoji that they can do if you enable it for them. Like a
No,
lot
I
of-
don't.
a
Why,
lot of
why am
live
I learning
streamers-
this now?
Yeah, okay,
We're 65-ish.
We'll work on it.
just
We'll work on it.
We were just talking. He's like,
Right.
oh, episode 65. And he's like, man, this stuff flies. It's like, we just started this like last year. And it
Yeah,
seems
I
like,
remember the first
you know,
episode.
yeah.
Like yesterday.
And now you telling me now 65 episodes in, I can have a mutation.
You can have your own.
I got to work on this. Lord of Lion, if you're out there, work on it for me, please.
Yeah. Big shout out, Lion.
Yeah.
I was trying to meet you too, but
Yeah, I told him
guess
you,
you had
you left half an
bigger
hour
and
before
better
they
thing.
showed up.
Yeah. He saw we were coming and left.
He's like,
It's
you know
cool.
what?
Yeah, I don't have time for this.
Nah,
Oh, fucking Chad. Oh, my God.
Billy's emoji.
Billy's emoji. What an idiot.
Oh no.
I don't want that emoji, Chad. Thanks.
cool.
You know, I don't want to take, what's yours.
I like that
You know,
emoji.
Billy's emoji. I just saw that.
Yeah, poor
That's
Chad.
funny.
Oh man.
All right.
Yeah. So let's see. Dark Cloud Reptiles Bomb Project is going to be
Big shout
big.
out.
Everyone, they're popping up at every show.
That is
good
correct.
people. Awesome, man.
Appreciate that.
Thanks,
Dark
Randy.
Cloud. Much love to
So
everybody that we ran into at Tinley.
Yeah. So let's talk about
was
Tinley. How was it? Like
It was great. It was great.
Your first time?
First time at Tinley.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
it was.
Now, being in this industry, you're relatively new.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You go to other shows like Pomona.
Well, they haven't had it yet.
Okay.
So
Oh, they
the
haven't. So
first
you haven't
West
even
Coast
had one.
show was Anaheim.
And you went to that?
We
We
actually
vended.
vended.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
crazy.
It was a great experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Just-
pretty overwhelming, right? Like,
Absolutely.
oh my God.
Anaheim.
How was Tinley, though, compared to that?
So that's what I wanted to say. I'll touch on that. Anaheim, maybe because it was the first show in, almost 2 years, it was insane. It was packed.
Yeah.
Packed. I
Everyone needed their fix.
It was more people at Anaheim than Schaumburg and Tinley combined.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because everybody needed their fix.
The
What, a
line,
reptile show?
It never stopped. We pulled in, as a vendor, you come in early, so you go in the back door, but you walk out to the front, like, let me just check it out. And it was endless, wrapped around the building.
Yeah. It's pretty nuts.
It was crazy, all day. So, the show closes at 5, and at a quarter till, they're like, okay, 15 minutes, show's over. 5 o'clock, the show's over. Yeah. It's like it just opened. 5:10, they're like, okay, the show's over, wrap up your sales. 5:15, everybody, the show's done. And I think the promoter finally just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
And at
Let it go till 7.
5:25, he shut the power.
Oh.
Not the lights, the entire power.
Oh, my God.
All right, everybody out.
Wow.
Yeah, we got to clean up, get out.
Yeah, I guess so, because probably they have to get the cleaning services
Right,
in, because
yeah,
next
yeah.
day they got like some other venue.
No, that was on Saturday. We were coming back Sunday. They still get out.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, that's
It was-
ruthless.
They don't
That
want
was
to pay
insane.
security longer.
Nah, they have a
stuff like
set
that.
schedule.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
they were a little lenient, but when nobody was moving, that got their attention.
How was it Sunday? Just as busy?
Same. It was insane. No, the Sunday, the first hour was slow. So I'm thinking, okay, Sunday is church, whatever.
Bam.
Yeah, 12 o'clock, it was
Yeah.
bumper to bumper. Yeah,
crazy.
it was great.
But what I like is, especially, being Canadian, we have smaller shows. Just like, I guess, in the U.S. would have like a local show where,
Yeah.
the regulars are always there and it's not really, like big. We have our CRBE, the Canadian Reptile Breeders Expo.
Right.
And it's once a year and it's pretty big. And then we also have a one out west, the Western Reptile.
Vancouver?
No, it's actually in Alberta.
Okay.
And I went out there 2 years ago when I was allowed. I haven't been the last 2 years because of COVID.
Okay.
But it was, not as big as the one here in Toronto, but pretty big, especially for out west. And even there, it's not even close to Tinley. Like it's,
Right.
So when someone comes, from Canada or smaller places and they go to a big expo like Pomona, Tinley, Arlington, it's an eye like, oh my God, like this, this is nuts. How many people, the weight, the lines, the vendors, the animals,
Yeah, big time.
it's massive.
It is.
So it's definitely
It's,
electrifying.
It's, especially people that know you're in the reptiles, they always ask you, like, what kind of people show up there?
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's shocking. Not what you think.
Sometimes.
Grandma's there, yeah.
Well, sometimes
All
there's those
kinda-
like people, but like
Right.
Yeah, 'cause everybody thinks they're all
always that,
tattooed.
the way out person with the snake tongue.
Tattooed,
yeah.
piercings,
But, yeah.
and you know what I mean?
No,
like,
for the most part, it's everyday people, man.
yeah,
It's,
and families too, which is
yeah,
great.
big
Kids,
time.
a lot of kids are loving these animals and learning about them, and parents are working with them and understanding it. Most of the people, like Miguel got sucked into this because of his kids,
Yep.
and I'm glad he listened.
it's
You know what I
crazy.
mean?
It's
like,
crazy.
so did he. It's just,
Same thing with Scott Foster. He got into it because
Yep.
of his
Yep.
daughter.
yeah, so many people.
It's,
That's how this starts, right?
It was weird. In vending too, I think, out of all of the ball python breeders that were there, we have a big yellow belly pied that's, really pretty. And it's a huge male. He's probably about 5.5 feet. For a male, that's big. But I took him intentionally just so people could hold it and take pictures and all that. And, after the show was over, there was a lady that had a booth that was selling stuffed animals.
Yeah.
And after the show, she's like, I just really want to thank you. You know, your snake helped me sell everything. They would hold your snake and then buy a stuffed animal.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, it worked out perfect.
Yeah, awesome.
They got
was
some
cool.
commission on that.
And that's what I teased her.
Yeah, I asked for
you
a stuffed
got
animal. She wouldn't give us one.
What, really?
No, she was sold out. I'm sure she would have, but
That's
you know, it was
awesome.
cool, yeah.
No, and it's funny because it's hilarious how people say, oh, you know what, the snake business, there isn't one, or there's no money in it.
Right.
But if you look now, especially now, there's so many off businesses
Yeah.
of what we do. Not just buying and selling. Look at the coconut, in the bedding industry,
that's huge.
the racking industry now,
Yeah.
tubs, different things. Even in Europe, like they have their own.
The
you know,
rodents.
the rodents, stuffed animals, jewelry, art,
Yeah.
photography.
It's big.
It's
Big.
it's massive.
It's
I mean,
taking
even
over.
clothing now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like it's like everyone's like stickers. Like the sticker companies, like
Well,
man,
that was your fault.
we might be going out of business, and all the t-shirt companies is like I don't
we
know.
gotta
Holy
thank you
fuck,
for
this
that.
this snake industry, man. What the hell, man?
Yeah,
We're
we
back
gotta
to
thank you
life.
for that, man. You got everybody.
You know what?
slacking.
I actually, and it was funny because it was about 3 or 4 years ago. I'm like the stickers. I mean, had the new facility. And I didn't
Yeah.
want to. I love my incubators. People would come in and just see the incubators all glass, and
Yeah.
people were putting them on their incubators. It's the most common, and the spot where you'd
Yeah.
probably want to see them.
Right.
Because you have racks and the walls are covered. Where else are you going to put them? I'll put them on the glass of the incubator.
Yeah.
But then I wanted to display them.
Right.
I like to see the eggs and everything behind it, and my
Yeah.
OCD would have to be perfect. And
Absolutely.
so I'm like, you know what? Let me do the ceiling. And everyone thought I was, well, not so much you, but,
That'd be cool.
There's a few people
No, that was-
were like, man, like, what
that
the
was-
hell are you doing? And
That was amazing.
I had some people
when you
collect
started
them.
The tiles,
Yep.
that's when it snowballed.
Yeah, and then I
Sticker
started doing
gang
it.
just
And then
went
next thing
crazy.
you know,
Yeah.
it's awesome. And now the sticker ceiling is now a sticker wall.
Yeah.
And I'm expanding that too. And I think it's awesome. And what's great about it is people sending me in the stuff, and I get to showcase them on Mail
Right.
Monday. And, it's a big deal for people. And I
It's-
love it. And I think it's great because they're taking their little, their little hobby, and now they're saying, hey, now I'm going to make a business out of it, or try.
Right, yeah.
And then brand themselves. So now they're learning to
No.
brand, and now they have to get out and take pictures.
Yeah.
Well, you guys know. I mean,
It's
you guys
big.
aren't where you
It's
are
big.
now by just not
It's
doing
big.
anything.
No, you gotta see the people.
Yeah, and you got to learn
And then
all of it too.
Yeah.
No,
No, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's a we owe you.
you don't owe
just
me
us.
nothing. No.
Not just us. Just the community itself.
You know
They owe
what?
you.
As long
Big
as
time.
people, I mean, I don't need anything from it. I just want to see people do well and have the same feeling that I have.
Right.
And where I am now is from hard work, learning, mistakes,
And I want to look
wanting.
into the camera when I say this. This guy's really genuine.
Oh, thanks, man.
No, he is the GOAT. Period. And if you don't know what that means, the greatest of all time.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Hands
but,
down. Billy.
I'm just
Yeah.
being myself and just doing and loving
No,
and
you-
what I do and.
You do
I
exactly
ask
what
him,
you
like,
say you're gonna do.
he knows how I am and
And
what
Austin
I do.
is the king of jeans. So
Yeah.
if you got a problem ID in the clutch, shoot him a picture. I told him he's going to start a service. There'll be an app.
We actually sort of have one, but it's,
No. Austin's going to have his own app.
Oh, imagine you could do
Yeah.
that.
99 cents.
It'd be great if you can actually scan an animal.
Right.
Oh my God, we should look into
Yeah.
that.
To put my eyes on.
It's like that plant identifier,
telling you.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, think about it. We should talk to Robert about it. If you're listening, hey man,
That'd be crazy.
think about it. You can actually take a decent picture
Yep.
on a white background,
Yeah.
and it can go and compare it to hundreds and hundreds. We
That
just
would
might be onto
you
something.
should-
You-
Yeah,
hey, man,
definitely.
do we have to
could
give you some
upload a
rights?
library? Nah, hell no. No, I just need the service for free.
Yeah. But no, something like that. Think
Yeah.
about it.
No, that's
What do they do with
It would be
fingerprints, facial
super,
recognition?
super helpful
They go through it
for
to
the
computer.
industry.
You know what?
Yeah,
You
big
might
time.
be onto something
They
crazy.
do it with
Big time.
plants. It's,
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
God!
That app, you
Look
can
at this,
just
man!
Scan
Like,
it. I'm telling
you
you.
could be onto something.
No, this is it.
wondering
I'm telling
how.
you. No, you could.
They wouldn't
Big
even
time.
need you though at that
Big
point.
time.
No, 100%. I'm just wondering how.
No, he just update the software
Exactly,
every
yeah.
month. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean, it's definitely something that, we see things and it's like, I don't know. And
Yeah.
we try to see things like, how do you know how it is in the egg? And it's like, well, we're just seeing from what we see.
Right.
But when you do hear us say, it's like, well, once we see the head or once it comes out, because you
Right.
really do need to see the full pot, the body,
Right.
the coloration, some
Oh,
of
it's big time.
the dorsal,
Big time.
the head on a lot of animals,
Yeah.
just like the pies.
From the cutting till it coming out, and then 2 or 3 sheds later. I
Yep.
mean, the morph that it takes is,
Yep.
yeah. So like you say, you really don't know, but
Yep. There's
You
stuff
gotta
where
do a
he's like,
great
no, I'm
job
pretty
at
sure
it.
it's a clown pied. And I'm like, I don't know. I was like, well, if I could see the head, I could tell for sure. I'm
Right.
like, well, of course, because that gives it away, right?
Right.
A clown pied head,
It's
you
like
can
nothing
tell.
else.
Yeah. You know, but he said, no. And he's like, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm like, I'm hoping, man. I'm not arguing with you. I'm really hoping it is. And sure
Yeah,
enough,
yeah.
I was lucky to hit 3 of them. But yeah, that's some things where when you open it up and you're trying to look and, you
No,
know,
it
if
is.
it's not such a high-end clutch with a lot of genes,
Yeah.
you know, like pastel to Enchi. Oh, that's a pastel. That's an Enchi.
Exactly.
That's a pastel Enchi.
Right.
But when you got 5 or 6 other genes, like
Nah.
we've
It
got
gets hard.
stuff when it comes out of the egg, we still can't fucking ID it.
Yeah.
What do you think this is? I don't know.
No, the clutch you just cut that we watched, it was.
Oh, yeah.
That was
I
a
mean,
could tell
I
right
was
away.
still like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that looks like.
Yeah,
But
but then
you
you
can't
see
really
how,
tell,
yeah.
yeah.
But then you see when the next
When
one
you
comes
compare
out, it's like,
it,
wow,
exactly.
now it is,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's another thing too, is by learning, it's what we do too. If there's stuff, because we don't produce everything. A lot of the stuff that we know is we've produced it over and over many, many
Right.
times.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden it's like, hey, you know, here's this new gene. It's like, you know, we don't work with that, you know, like lace. I've never produced any lace
Right,
stuff.
yeah.
So someone sent us some stuff with lace and we got to compare and look and, you know,
Yeah.
we
That's supposed
learn.
to be like a visual DG, like a codom DG.
Yeah, but
Enhancing gene or something.
sometimes it's hard to see.
Yeah,
Like
it's
a normal
hard.
lace, like sometimes it's a hit or miss. Like a lot of
Right.
polymorphism in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some genes really hide it.
Explain that, Austin.
Polymorphism?
Yeah, explain
Yeah, it's
that
like
for the
polymorph-
people that don't know.
So it's like this one trait expressing in different ways. So like let's say twins, like they have identical DNA,
Right.
but sometimes you get fraternal twins that don't look the same, but they still have the same
I
DNA.
like you touch on that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fraternal twin.
Are you?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a
That's
twin-
crazy.
I have a twin sister.
Oh, my God.
Polymorphism.
See, that's
Oh,
exactly what it
wow.
is.
See?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I mean, people need to know that.
Oh, 100%.
That's why. I
Yeah,
wanted
stuff
you
like
to
that.
explain that, yeah.
Polymorphism, you
Yeah,
know,
definitely.
parthenogenesis.
Touch on
Did,
that.
did you hear about the
Yes.
androgenesis?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
The
that-
male
Wow,
version.
isn't that
Yeah,
blowing
the
me? I'm
male
like,
version.
wow, I can't wait to get back on
Right.
Dr. Booth. You know, hopefully in another 2-3 weeks,
Yeah.
we'll have that round 2 and the Q&A
Yeah.
with him as well. But I was blown away. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
That's really
It's
interesting.
great.
Yeah. And it's cool how we got onto some different things like shark mouth.
Right.
I always thought shark mouth was always an incubation issue.
Incubation. Yeah,
And it's
we
not.
talked about that.
Yeah, And,
Yeah.
and it's not. And it's, you know,
Yeah.
I always queued it up to that.
Well, it's funny because that was a conversation that we had
Yeah, a few weeks back.
about shark mouth, and you know, we got a couple animals that had shark mouth, and I called Billy, and we were talking about it, and he was touching on that too. You know, and it makes a lot of sense. If it was incubation, you'd see it a lot more.
Yeah.
You know what
Correct,
I mean,
yeah.
not only that, why does it discriminate? How come only one animal in this clutch got shark mouth?
Yeah.
If the fluctuation was
That's
so
true,
bad,
that's
you know what I
true.
mean?
Yeah.
So you know, after you sit back and think about it.
Yeah, and get a whole bunch of different things, and then
Right.
you sit there, and go,
You
hey,
get
you know what?
everybody's
This
perspective.
is rubbish. Throw
Right,
that away.
yeah,
Okay, this
exactly.
makes a little sense. And
Exactly.
you start dwelling more onto that
Yeah.
and deeping and diving, diving and deeper, deeping and diving. Jesus.
So
Hey, don't worry,
so
I'm
what
dyslexic.
how did-
I figured it out.
What was the conversation
you.
actually about then? Because I missed that part.
Between us?
No, between you and the doctor.
Oh
about-
no! When
about
we
the
were
shark-
on it,
shark
it was
mouth.
basically something that it's probably something genetic, you know, because we're inbreeding stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, to a certain level, some things just work well, and some
Right.
things just.
Right.
And you know, I was talking to somebody earlier today that had a nice clutch.
Yeah.
And it was double het to double het with some other genetics and destroyed,
Right.
mangled,
Right.
not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And you know, it's definitely not a. You know, you think, oh, it's an incubation issue, but everything else
No.
around it,
Right.
it's not. We
Yeah.
just, I always think like, hey, there's always spikes, and
Right.
I didn't really know.
That
But-
was my big thing is, if it is incubation,
Yep.
we got 12 clutches in there.
yeah.
So it only picked 2 animals from one clutch?
out of all 12
Yeah,
clutches.
exactly.
Yeah.
And they were both pied, so we were like, it's specific
Oh,
to the pied.
and that's another thing.
Yeah.
It's when you have a kink or a shark mouth or something, it's always the banger.
Yeah.
The,
You notice
the
that?
super normal,
Yeah.
he's just fine.
It's perfectly fine.
Oh,
Right.
super
Chilling.
normal. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it happens.
It's crazy.
And yeah, it's genetic, because we're, and like in the conversation we had, it was, you're breeding, male to a female.
Right.
Then you double het, you're breeding sister to brother.
Right.
And stuff like
And back
that.
and
And it
forth,
depends
right.
where did you get that mother from? It was from this and this and
Yeah.
generation after. you're going to get a
It's
defect.
bound to happen.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
Man, it happens in humans.
Correct.
And you're
That's why
not
it's
even
illegal
with your
in
cousin.
humans.
Yeah, of course. But that's another good thing
You're
too.
not even with your cousin. I mean, or your sister.
Right, yeah.
I mean, still.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But what's nuts is that's why now I'm so glad over the years I've been bringing stuff in from Europe and, other things. And it's not really line breeding, but,
Right.
you're taking other things. And I'm not just trying to make more of the same stuff. I'm trying to,
Yeah.
put it into different genetics and add more stuff. So
Big time.
it's, but it does happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, how many out of, we're at what, 100 and,
Shark mouth this year?
yeah,
I think we had like five
five total animals.
animals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of how many clutches?
That we've cut. I think
94?
no, I think are we at 90
It
yet?
was
Cutting?
94, yeah.
I'll
something
take
like
those
that.
odds. I'll
Oh,
take
100%. Yeah.
I'll take
So,
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but just little things like that, learning.
Right.
And it's great now that when people are sharing and now, 10, 15 years ago, people weren't really researching a lot into,
Right.
all of the genetics and the stuff because it's like, But now there's so many people into it.
Right.
And there's a lot of people that are actually in this hobby that are in the profession of,
Right.
science
Yeah.
or doctor.
This type of platform is like priceless. It's,
Oh.
to keep the conversations going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always hear the horror stories of 15 years ago,
It's so true.
I bought a female. Well, it turned out it was a castrated male. You're like,
Oh,
what?
what?
Yeah, people used to cut the hemipenes and sell it as
Really?
a female. Oh, I've heard.
Well, I've got,
Some-
you know what?
yeah,
I know.
crazy stories.
Wow.
That's insane.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Females were hot.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you had a bad clutch. I got terrible odds. I had one female and 8 males. Yeah, they pop the peens, clip them.
That's
You pop it.
insane.
Oh, all right, female.
That's crazy.
2 years, you're like, this thing isn't the size like it should be.
That's crazy.
It's not bull wrapping it. Let me just put it in with something. And you got 2 males in there boxing in the bin. What the hell's going on?
That's insane.
Shout out from Python Spawn. Take it away, Austin.
Kaylin and Dee are the best. #bomb projects and hope to visit you next year, Billy.
Awesome.
Tish.
That's Tish. She's
Yeah,
the bomb.
Yeah.
hey, if you're not following, go follow.
Python
Yeah, she's on it.
Spawn.
Yeah, big time. She's very consistent too. Puts out quality videos.
Oh, look, we have
Oh
Good
my
people,
God,
good
this
people.
fucking George Floyd gaming mother effer. Always got to troll.
Oh, that's all right. We love them.
Yeah.
We love them.
No, I just feel sorry for people like that. That you know what I mean? They're in their mom's basement.
That's all right.
You know.
George Floyd.
Yeah.
Put your real name up.
I can't.
Yeah, but they couldn't do that. That's the
He
problem with
wouldn't
these
be here
people.
anymore.
No.
Yeah, he'd be gone.
He'd have to ask permission from his mom
Hey,
to go
well,
outside
the
because
good
it's
thing
late.
is, George Floyd, you know what I look like, so come find me. Yeah, we'll
All my-
talk.
all-
We'll talk about it.
All my information is on my website.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think doing that
Big
show
Mike.
in Anaheim, we learned a lot. Just from those 3 days, right? We made a lot of good contacts, but we just, we figured what sells, what doesn't sell.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
was the worst part about vending for your first time, and the best part?
For me, the worst part was when we arrived on Saturday morning. Kylan
Disheveled.
decides that, oh, hey, Dee, I left, about,
I left all the baby.
I left
snakes
the
at
baby
home.
snakes at home, so I'll be back in 2 hours. I was like, are you serious right now?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So,
First show.
So
too.
I'll bet- yeah,
first
first
show.
show.
Here I am, and I'm like, but
I should be back before the doors open.
and I'm
But
like,
LA
okay.
traffic, so
So I'm setting
Yeah.
up the show. I'm like going through, and I'm nervous because I'm nervous,
Yeah.
and I wasn't confident that I could really answer all the questions that everybody would have. But
And
motherfucker was gone for 3 hours, and I'm here like, okay, selling
just
snakes.
left you?
yeah.
Selling
What'd you do? Go buy
snakes
snakes?
No, I had to go get all the babies. I left them.
at the house. And so here I was
The whole
selling
inventory.
snakes, making friends, and I was like, okay. And then when he came, I'm like, I got this. I
Yeah.
felt like I was juggling, but I had it, and it was
That's
good.
amazing.
That
It
is
was really
awesome.
cool,
Now
yeah.
it turned out perfect.
That's good.
It
Happy.
was like it was meant to be.
Exactly.
Now
Yeah,
I want him
happy
to leave
accident.
every
Exactly.
time.
Well, that's the thing is
Yeah.
like when you do shows,
Yeah.
I go to the expo and it's like awesome, and then it's like okay, I'm just okay. Now I've done my thing. It's awesome.
Right.
Now I want to go look to see what else everyone has.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, no,
So
she
that's
was
what-
the
that's-
only one to do that.
Yeah.
I never got a chance to walk the show.
Oh, you
Oh,
didn't?
we'll go to the bathroom.
Oh,
I mean, you know.
that's a good excuse though, because
Well-
then it gets you out. It's like, well, I
Right.
walked by and I just had to see
Yeah.
this, and
Oh yeah.
well, they take long to go to the bathroom, anyways, right? Women,
Wow.
15,
They have
20
couches
minutes.
in there.
No, there were no couches in this bathroom. No. I mean, no.
Is that disappointing?
Pardon me?
Was it disappointing?
Storm
They
Exotic
always- they
says
always-
sometimes being thrown into the fire is the best way.
It really was.
Yeah.
It really was. Yeah.
No,
I mean,
it was good. It was
Yeah,
good.
I mean,
you
it's
know?
good to see people
It was a good uncomfortable.
good,
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
If there's such,
Yeah,
If you're
no,
too
but-
For her.
comfortable, it's
Yeah.
definitely not. It's not good to be comfortable because
right?
you're
yeah.
never gonna
Nah,
evolve,
nah,
go
nah.
better.
If you did it right, you did it wrong. Trust me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we vended
gotta
across
learn.
from Ball Python Shed, who are we just love them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Shout out to Big Josh.
Josh,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Josh,
Yeah.
you know, and Kendall.
My
gotta
God.
love him. He's making
Yeah.
awesome freeway
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
the freeway. That's my thing, right? So yeah, I get to see a lot of his
He
stuff.
took over you. He's
Yeah.
like the king of the freeway, man.
He's awesome,
Everything.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah,
Nah,
we're planning a shark diving trip with him in March, I think.
What?
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Yeah, he's one of those crazy guys. He likes to hunt and fish, and so we're gonna do some
Wow.
tuna fishing, a little shark diving.
Yep.
Shark diving. He's like,
Spearfishing?
I'll stay on the boat.
Huh?
Spearfishing?
No, tuna.
Oh, okay.
Tuna, yeah. Big.
Yeah, I'd go fishing,
Yeah. You can
go
but I think jumping over in the boat with sharks is a little.
Oh,
Well, there's a
I-
tank. There's a tank. This person-
Yeah, I've seen some bad shit happen in this.
the nose gets stuck.
I
in
saw one where there was like
Funny.
the lid, I guess, came open and the shark
Oh, right.
went into the
In the
tank,
tank, yeah.
and he's trying.
He's trying to get out.
He's trying to get out.
That's funny.
That would be it for me. Like
You
just
would just
Heart attack right there.
just faint right there. Yeah.
I'm in a tank to protect me from a shark, and somehow the fucking
The
shark's
shark
in my
gets in the
tank, and now he's trying to get out.
Right,
And
both of you guys
yeah,
are
and he's
scrambling.
just wow,
That's
like
funny.
I don't
That
know.
is funny.
Yeah,
That-
so I think the best thing about that show is that with the relationships that we built and made with some, you know.
Yeah, and that's the thing in this
No,
industry now.
big.
It's
It's big.
it's huge to build, channels of friendships, of knowledge.
Yeah.
Share your knowledge,
Yep.
because everybody does things differently. And
Without
if
a
you
doubt.
listen,
Yeah.
and you say, hey, you know what? Actually, that might let me try it and
Right.
try things, because I've done things so many ways over the last 20 years, and I still don't probably have it perfect.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's just changing it and tweaking it.
Yep.
How long did it this was the first year that I changed the way I bred. I bred a little earlier
Right.
than I usually did, and it's worked out better than I have in the last
Yeah.
successful years that I've done
Shout
this.
out to Chad Brown too. So when we first started, I was asking him about, when should I pair? We didn't have an ultrasound, none of that stuff. And he said when he was breeding, he always bred. As soon as the female shed, he just put a male in there. That was like,
That was
it
the
didn't
go-to
matter.
thing,
No,
yeah.
Every time they shed, just stick a male in there. So I started doing that. And I mean, first year, right out the box, we're on our 20th clutch.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, we've had something in the incubator every month. We're
Oh, that's
cutting
good,
at least
that's
one
good.
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
clutch a month.
Our
Yeah,
goal
so-
was to do 1 or 2 a month, and I think we blew by that.
That's
the
awesome.
First 4 months, we were like, "Holy shit, we've done like a dozen." What?
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah, the
Yeah,
thing
so-
is you don't realize. I mean, it's scary because it's new,
Right.
and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know if I can do this, and it's like it can't be this easy.
When you open that first box and see that snake on eggs,
Yeah.
it's, oh shit, you close it.
yep. Oh,
What do I do? Like,
Let me open
yeah.
it slowly. Is there eggs in there? Oh
Yeah.
shit. Damn, you step
It's such a
back,
great
you're like,
feeling,
wow,
right?
yeah, it's
So the funny
incredible,
thing is I
incredible.
know with me, even when I'm not here. Remember at the old facility, you guys would always come in earlier because I had I was
Yeah,
working. I would work from like 2 or 4 a.m.
Right.
And then I'd work until like 10, 11, 12 o'clock, and then I'd come in around 1 o'clock, and these guys would be in by like 9, 10.
Okay.
As soon as I saw them come in the morning, hey man, any eggs? Any eggs? Like
Every day.
I get excited.
day,
And I'm not
Yeah.
even there looking at them.
Right.
Oh my God, which one is it? And he send pictures. But I even do that with locks now. We pair animals, and I'm like, oh my God.
Especially if it's a pairing you're looking forward to.
But I get excited just like you did when
Yeah.
you went, oh my God, is there
No,
all those eggs?
That excitement never
when
leaves.
when you get the lock.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
or even fuck.
Every
the,
day
the
I used
female.
to send you pictures of the locks.
Yeah.
eggs,
And I'm like, wow, I'm so excited.
our
But
text feed has changed so much in the last 2 years. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
just literally
big time.
all locks and eggs and
Yeah.
It's
Rats.
It's a great feeling.
even stuff when
Especially
you're
when you put in that work, you know what I mean?
Oh,
You see it
100%.
all-
Well, you're not going to get that
Right.
if you don't put in the work.
Nah,
like, you know what I mean?
And it's well worth it.
100%.
Well worth it, yeah.
But
Stick
I
it out.
even like when you're getting. I mean, he used to do it all the time. He's like, "Hey, Billy, look at this animal. She can go into the bigger tub. What? She's 1340.
Right.
Oh my God, she can breed in the next
Yeah.
6 months. Wow!"
Yeah.
And it's exciting because
Big time.
just knowing that she's almost breeding size
Right.
gets me excited.
Yeah.
And then you pair the eggs, or the
Yeah.
ovulation, then
Yeah.
the eggs, then oh my God, when can I cut them?
Oh, that's the biggest
It's-
thing.
it's just-
to see it
it's
start,
awesome.
From, this is going to take forever.
And then
And
she
the next
lay.
thing you know, oh, it's bowl wrapping.
It's crazy.
Oh, let's stick a male in. Oh, they're locked.
Then she
Oh,
lays.
she's sitting on eggs.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Like
crazy.
cutting the eggs is like, holy
That's
crap.
the best. That's the most rewarding feeling.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you cut those eggs, never gets old.
You know what's actually, I love it. You know what I think is almost more rewarding that I'm seeing more and more now that I'm actually appreciating more. It's always been a part of what I've done is when you have an animal that you produced and now she's on eggs.
that's
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Like, I remember hatching
Right.
this. Like,
Yeah.
it just brings you back to that awesome
Right.
moment. It's like, oh my God.
That's
It's
what
so
we're waiting on now.
super cool
Yeah,
when
growing
you
up those
produce
whole
an
backs.
animal.
Yeah.
Males just like, yeah, you know what? They're just expecting,
They're
I'm
gonna-
holding this male
right.
back. He's breeding,
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not as exciting as when you have a female that you
Yeah.
hold back, that you could have sold. Everyone's bugging you for. Nope,
Yeah.
nope. And you hold it back, you raise it up, you take pics, and
Right.
now it's like, oh my God, she's on eggs. It's such a cool feeling.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's awesome. And it doesn't get
Next
old.
Year. Next year.
Yeah, and it doesn't get old, man. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing is,
Yeah.
this happens so often.
Right.
And I mean, I've been doing this so many times for so many years, and I'm still as excited.
Yeah, still buzz.
Maybe
Still
not
buzz.
everybody, but to me, I mean, it's just, it just, I don't know, it affects me. I just love it.
Right.
So-
What about you, Austin? You still excited?
Oh, yeah. 100,
Or we
every,
wait? Well, he's only waiting for the ultra male.
Ultramel
the
and
excitement
monsoon,
will be
and
back.
monsoon pies. That's the only two.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Hey, watch.
And then
These guys are. Watch out.
yeah.
The monsoon is coming. And
Yeah,
I'm
monsoon
not talking
pies.
about the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is like,
it's coming.
even you, like even the stuff that we're raising up
Right.
in the hets and the double hets,
Right.
you can appreciate the beauty of the animal and how
The
it,
head is crazy.
it's amazing.
Anybody that tells you they can't tell the head, they don't know snakes.
oh, she's
Trust me.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
100%.
there.
night and day.
There's a few animals that are a little tricky, but I mean,
And I will admit I was a little skeptical.
Yeah.
Austin cutting shit. Oh, look, it's head monsoon. Like, how the fuck does he know?
Oh, you can see it.
yeah,
Oh,
now
no.
you can, right?
Now,
So,
now
yeah.
exactly.
So now you know
on
what
the
we're
other
sort of looking
side.
for.
Now I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
And
Definitely. Most
yeah,
definitely.
and it's pretty consistent, like
Right.
almost 100% of the time.
Yeah.
And
No,
and that's another thing too
It's
is
just like a pie marker.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah.
once you can recognize it, you know it right off.
All
Yeah.
day,
Yeah. So that monsoon
but they are
is
tricky
very
in
strong.
some stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Yeah.
how many times have, oh my God, is this het pie? No, it's an orange dream. 'Cause orange dream sort of
Right.
looks the same.
Or some clowns throw those crazy ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just the thing, right? Knowing
Yeah.
your genetics, knowing what you have, keep learning,
Yeah.
And the funny thing is I've had these het monsoons with all these markers.
Right.
I was just holding them back because I thought they were, they were
was a
different from
cool
the rest.
pattern, right.
Oh, cool pattern. I'm holding
Yeah.
these back. I never thought to breed them back
Right.
together.
Yeah.
And then when I did in 2016, it was a special to a special combo.
Right.
And now I had these, pastel super. I have it listed as a pastel super special visual monsoon. But, I didn't know because it was just a white snake.
White snake,
I didn't
yeah.
expect.
I
Oh, let me take
remember
a
that.
let me take a
Remember
black
those
light.
The
yeah.
early days, you guys, every clutch had white snakes.
Yeah. So then now all of a sudden we go back
Right.
and we look and now we say, hey, these are the markers. Wow.
Right.
And now we have something to go back on and see what other people are making and comparing.
Yeah.
And we're just going to get better and better at IDing.
No, without a doubt.
So that's
Well,
the
you
thing.
guys won't have to. Take my word. They're about a year away. They ain't gonna have
yeah.
any more heads.
So, but
It'll
yeah,
be visual
and I loved how
monsoons.
you saw the breeders and
Oh, yeah,
you
big
know
time.
the
Big time.
the other male that we're doing a breeding project with nasty
Yeah.
morphs.
Yeah.
The
That
Mojave
thing is
monsoon. Yeah, and you
insane.
saw my leopard female,
Insane.
leopard
Oh my God.
Another
monsoon
shout
female.
out.
She's around 1050, 1100 grams. Nice,
Right.
eh? Even
Yeah.
as a
So beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
it's crazy, and then stuff that's coming, and other stuff like
Right.
Dave Green made the banana monsoon,
Yeah.
and there's going to be
They're
some
still
crazy
waiting.
stuff coming.
Nah. Yeah.
I know
That's
Justin's working with it. He's probably got double and triple quad hets, and
we're
the
up
future
next.
is crazy.
We're gonna get
Yeah, the future is crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
I
got
can't
some-
wait to see what it does.
we got a pair coming out of here. Stand by.
My arm was
Damn
twisted. It isn't
Oh, yeah.
isn't
Did
hurting
it happen?
yet.
Did it happen yet?
Not yet. Not
Okay,
yet.
all right.
yeah.
You never know.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll work it out. It will happen.
He's bigger than me. So tell us something else about you guys. So what made you get into this? I know you're friends with Chad Brown.
Right.
And Chad Brown's awesome. I mean, we were talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
You know, Pro Exotics back in the day.
Man,
you know,
he's, one
I
of
was
the
on
fore-
the
he's one of the
incubator.
forefathers.
Yeah, I was actually on the internet going, oh my God, and looking at his website.
Right.
Oh, I want this. One
Yeah.
day I can get this.
Yeah.
Imagine if
That
I could
dude's
get
a-
this. And it was
That
just
dude's-
awesome.
He's big time. He's big time.
Yeah.
Without
So,
a doubt.
it's pretty awesome.
He's helped us tremendously. You know,
Super
when I
cool.
told him, you know, hey, I think I'm gonna start breeding ball pythons. He's like, you want to keep them or you want to breed them? Because he sent me snakes. I would call him every blue moon and say, hey, send me a boa,
Yeah.
send me a ball python or something. And he was like, whatever. So when I told him, no, I want to, you know, he's gonna start breeding. Like, really? Well, what do you got? And you know, by that time I had like 40 females or something.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it's official. You're no longer a hobbyist.
Yeah,
You're breeding now. Yeah,
Yeah.
so.
And were you a part of this, or did
No,
you?
Dee was
Well,
always in it.
What happened
Right
was,
from the start?
Yeah.
Who got who? Into what?
Well, she
This
was.
is what. Okay, so
Here's the truth.
No,
right
you
here
tell it.
live.
Go.
I'll tell it. So you know, the first time he's like, let's go pick up a snake. I'm like, okay. The second time, let's go pick up a snake. I'm like, okay, so what's with you and the snakes, right? He's like, oh, I'm going to start breeding. I'm like, okay, well, when? Oh, you know, when these ones grow up. I'm like, well, how long is that going to take? Oh, you know, 2 years, 3 years. I'm like, oh, why the fuck are you going to wait so long? He's like, because it takes a long time. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, why don't you just get some bigger ones, right? And he's like, because they're expensive. And I was like, oh, okay, well, like how much, right? And he's like, you know, it depends on the project, right?
Right.
So then I started getting interested. Like, you know, I'm a business person, so I'm like,
Let me
This
see
was
if I can
This
check,
was
you know.
the money thing.
Yeah, let me see if I can take some time off of
I
this.
showed her something. They're going for what?
he shows me, like,
And
he's
then-
like, he's like,
no, I go to Morph and just put the sold filter in.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Most
so
expensive.
This is
yeah,
yeah.
he's-
And exactly.
Most
Put the most
expensive,
expensive to least expensive, and you see all these $20,000 snakes.
and I'm like,
sold.
So I'm like, so let's just make some of these pandas, right?
Yeah.
Like, I knew nothing about anything. I'm like, let's just make some pandas. He's like, okay,
Yeah.
right? You know,
Let's
so
get the ingredients.
right. He's like, okay. So you know, we just made an agreement. Let's just buy, you know, 4 snakes.
Yeah, we're gonna just buy
Just
four
Well,
no.
$10,000 snakes.
When did the
And then
4
what?
turn into 4T?
When he wasn't
And then
looking.
4T.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
4. Only 4. I
Snowball
thought you
over
said
there.
4. Yeah, 4.
No,
You didn't
ev-
let me finish. 4T.
Every week she'd send me a text. What are you doing Thursday? Why?
We gotta go pick up a snake.
I got
snake
3 more coming.
So it was her that
3 more
caused
coming.
the.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he's like, and I, you know, I mean, I got into it really quickly. Obviously, he knows way more about the genes and all that stuff, but
That's
am
what
like,
I was telling her. You know, here,
Addicted.
let's slow down. You buying. She was just, you know, emotional, buying pretty stuff. I said, no, let's get the,
Yeah,
let's get the
and
genes.
a lot of people make that mistake.
Right.
They
Right.
look
They
at,
buy
you
what
know,
they like.
they buy what looks, you know,
Exactly.
visually pleasing. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I like this. Or they buy, oh my God, it's $12,000. Let me buy it.
Right.
Do you have anything to work? And
Yeah.
you learn that quickly. Or you should.
Absolutely,
Or
yeah.
the quicker you learn it, the better
Yeah.
off you are.
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that if we could start back over, if we could, like,
Oh.
I mean, but there's no way we
But it's-
would.
I mean, you
there's
say that all the time.
Everybody.
there's-
I only know
if
one,
I could start over
I only
again.
know one person, Mike,
Yeah.
at Insane. He's the only person who, you know,
Off
came
the
in
start.
with a plan. Right
No,
out
but
the
you know,
gate and said, I'm
Scott
just
does
gonna,
the same thing. Scott did too.
Right, Scott Foster.
Scott
also.
Foster?
Yeah,
Yep.
same thing.
So we started off just buying nice, pretty big breeder snakes, and we're like, okay, well, you know, we'll just, if we fuck up the first 10 clutches,
Yeah.
That's
you
how
know,
we were thinking.
we're like, at least we learned.
You're
like,
prepared
Bring
for
some
the worst.
codons to codons, yeah.
and we're
If
not,
we
you
screw
know,
these up, it's
fucking
not
up
gonna
on
hurt. It's not gonna hurt too
on a
much.
hurricane,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
clutch.
you know, we had a panda female growing up,
But
and a
even-
panda male growing up,
Yeah.
so we're like, oh, let's
You
screw
even
these up.
go to, you know, like you said, you're trying to get that, you know, let me just do this stuff.
Right.
But it doesn't really, it works pretty much in your favor
No,
too.
it works out.
Yeah.
It works out.
But
So
everyone's afraid. It's
Right.
new territory. People,
Right.
oh, I don't
Right.
want to screw up. As long as you're doing what, you know,
Hey,
it's out
just
there.
like being a parent. You
Yeah,
ain't
no-
prepared.
no one's
you just
exactly.
gotta get in.
You just
I can
got to
tell
do it.
you
yeah.
about having a kid.
And guess
until you
what?
do.
No matter what, my experience with my kid
Right.
is you're going to be different.
Yep.
And that's the thing
Exactly.
with this industry.
Yeah,
and
big time.
they eat differently. They're different. They're
Yeah.
kept differently. There's no one way to do it. One way to pair. One thing to
Right,
breed.
right.
One way to keep it. One way to feed it. It's
Absolutely.
wow. You know, you can do it in so many ways. You just got to
Yeah.
find out your fit and what works for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fine tune yours.
Yeah.
Find your lane and step on the gas.
Yeah.
That's it.
But no, I mean that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're the one that just.
No, I'm just the one with the, addiction.
Yeah.
He's the one who does all the really hard work with the,
I do the dirty work. She likes the glamorous part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Takes the
it needs
Yeah.
both.
Oh, yeah.
You got to have both.
Instagram.
You can't have one or the other.
Yeah.
You have the,
Nah,
there's
the
no way
yin
we
and
could
the
do,
yang.
no way we
Yeah.
could do it without each other. I work
yin
on
and
all
the
of the
yang.
branding, and he,
Yeah, it needs to be there.
Yeah. No, it works out perfect.
Yeah.
And it's funny
I
because
don't mind because I like it.
yeah, and it's funny because let's get into this question. When I had you guys on Convos and Coffee, it was always like I guess people always thought D. They were talking to a guy.
Yep.
Hey man, hey D,
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
No, they
So
still
What
do
up,
that.
yo?
yeah, so
still do
how's
that.
that coming? Is
Yeah.
it like when people message you, they figure they're talking to a guy.
Sometimes I just let it go because I'm like, okay, well, whatever, bro.
Yeah. Hey bro,
It's-
cool bro.
It's all right. it's
Thanks,
fine.
bro.
Yeah. But I now whenever I respond to anyone, I always we have this running joke. I respond with we. So
Yeah.
now
Right.
they know that they're talking to both him and I.
Okay. Yeah.
So
But now, do you feel that if you're at a disadvantage, if do you really think there's still that sort of?
actually at this point I really don't even care because when we're at shows they assume that he's the guy or whatever, and I'm whatever. They're like, yo, what up? Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And they go to him.
Is this your girl?
Yeah, and I'm,
Like-
just,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
Well, that's good of you, because a lot of people make that, get that into them mentally, like,
Right.
hey, and I get it because if it's
do
a
it
team,
both
right?
ways. Like
Yeah.
when I showed up late, she's selling snakes.
Yeah.
I'm just out there like I work for her. Hold this snake.
You
Yeah, but I
and
think
we-
that's stupid, especially nowadays. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? This isn't like 30 years ago when, you know what I
Right.
mean? Oh my God, you actually have a job? You don't
Right.
stay at home with the kids
Right.
and cook and clean all day? Like,
Right,
it's
yeah.
so many things have changed.
Yeah.
But I see how many, especially the kids up and coming.
Yeah.
Most of them are girls. And the women in the industry
Right.
coming out and like,
Yeah.
and they're giving
Yeah.
it they're giving it their
Right.
all.
No,
and
it's-
it shows.
There's some hella girls in the industry.
Hell yeah. And then you know what I mean?
Tish,
Oh shit, Alyssa, you got
what's,
Liz,
Precious
Precious
Python.
Pythons.
Shout out to Precious.
there's oh my God,
Yeah.
I could there's so
Gobble.
many.
Yeah.
Brittany Gobble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we could have a whole podcast
Yeah.
on
AK Morphs.
Oh, Anna, yeah.
Shout out. Yeah.
And
Big
those
time.
girls, that's the difference. Those girls know a shit ton about the snakes. Like, I mean, I know
Because they put the work in. It's not like they
Exactly.
just woke
Yeah.
up and
No,
read a
they're-
book and
they're
they
hands-on.
100%. And the
Big time.
longer you
Yeah.
do this, and what they know now, they can actually learn more in years to come and
Yeah.
change. And
Right.
we're always learning. And I think
Yeah.
that's what's great about this industry because we're always learning. We can learn from each other.
Yeah.
And, why should I have to try something and fail 5 times to find out if you've done it and say, hey, don't do it? Oh, cool.
Right.
And sharing information like that, I think, is
Yeah.
key.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So that's why I think the way this is. But I just wanted, because that really sort of sucked because you figure this industry, we're so united and at
Right.
least the way I am and want to see it is helpful, community, friendships,
Yeah.
Yeah.
growth and support and everything else.
Yeah.
And here you are coming out and because you're a woman, selling snakes, you're frowned upon.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
well, like, are we children?
Right,
Like,
no.
this isn't 20,
I
30
think
years ago. It should have.
It's changed.
It's getting
like-
better,
yeah,
but
big
it
time.
should still be gone.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. No, it never
Women
would go
can't-
away, totally. Yeah.
That's
It's always-
like what women can't make.
You see the
It's not like
trollers.
we're doing. Yeah, it's
Right, yeah.
stupid. Like
It's-
The
it's
thing
just
is-
sad.
Yeah.
it
Well,
really is.
But that's the same person who's gonna buy from you.
Probably.
I'm
yeah.
telling you.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They admire you. They just don't know how to.
Yeah. I
what it
mean,
is.
it's just.
The funny thing is we as women, we can, buy snakes at night, do our day job, juggle our kids, and do it all.
Hey,
and,
listen.
and make it
100%.
happen.
You know,
And
if
I
any,
do.
Women-
if
women
if
are,
they can do it better than a man
I'm
because
telling you,
we
that's what
give
I was about
up.
to say.
It's like
Yeah.
honestly,
Like, hey,
I
they
juggle
raising these
1,000
fucking kids.
things.
They-
and
they
do
can
I
it.
mean
they can multitask.
they
better
can
than
do
anybody.
way.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, I'm a guy, and
Shout out.
I'd be like, hell no.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I'm telling you.
I got to pick the kids
Big
and the
time.
family, and the
Big
snakes
time.
are second.
Yeah.
But you guys can juggle it because
No,
it's just in
they-
your nature.
They can do it.
We give up too easy.
Oh, easy. Easy.
Kylan's
Multitasking.
always, accusing me of forgetting this and forgetting that. I'm like, okay, I may have forgotten that, but
Yeah, look what else I did. Yeah.
1,000 snakes just came and they're all paid for. So
Yeah,
you
get
know,
it done.
What do you want?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I mean, it's good to have a team because
Yeah.
the thing is you're going to have, flaws that she can,
easily.
take
Oh, yeah.
over and vice
Big time.
versa.
Big time.
And I mean, even
We
Phil-
play good cop, bad cop all the time.
Yeah, I mean that's
all
the
the
thing
time.
too. There's a lot of things
I'm the
too.
good one.
That's not what he was saying earlier.
Oh, I'm the bad one.
Yeah, hold on, get your story straight.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
But no.
I'm Crockett, your Tubbs.
Hey man, Miami Vice, man, that was the shit. I used to love that show.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that reference.
Oh
I didn't know
man,
it.
You got to be,
You got to be over.
twice as old as Austin, maybe 3 times.
No. Austin, you 30, right?
No, I'm 24.
24.
Yeah,
What?
so
Yeah,
twice.
he's a youngin'.
Twice his age.
25-year-old millionaire. Shout out Austin.
Soon to be. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Without a doubt.
I'm gonna go have a quick water break.
you do that.
Oh, okay.
Bring some water back, please.
You wanna go?
Nah.
No, he doesn't drink water.
So we're looking at some
So
of
they
the
say.
of the chat. Cool, 121 people in the house.
Shout out everybody on the live.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Appreciate all the support.
Yeah, no, it's cool, and like I said, it's interesting to see how you guys have just been in for such a short period of time,
Yeah.
branding, learning, vending already, which is great.
Right.
And a lot of people over the last year and a half, a lot of this industry has changed where a lot of people would have vended, but they
Right.
never had the opportunity.
Yeah.
I've only been able to do 2 shows, in the last year and a half.
Right.
And that was a big thing that we missed.
Yeah.
And now that it's back, now there's too many. Now
Right.
they're coming
Yeah,
like
they're
every month.
everywhere, yeah.
So, now you got to pick and choose.
Yeah.
But I think
I suggest it to any breeder. Do it at least once. Even if you
Vend,
think, I
try
don't
it.
have nothing I don't have nothing to
100%.
sell. Yeah, just set up and just show
yeah,
your
but
snakes.
show some snakes
Yeah.
and you know what it
Talk
just
to the people.
Make
Get
some
out
friends.
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
You'd
the
be
funny
shocked
thing
at the
is
networking.
it's the same thing as social media.
Right.
If I post up some stuff on my social media that's awesome.
Yeah.
People, hey man, that's awesome, and they share and talk, and it just creates buzz.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You're gonna have way more. You can create way more buzz if you're at a table and you have these
Right.
snakes on your table. People go,
Yeah.
hey, nice to meet you. I say,
Yeah.
I see your stuff online.
No, that's big.
Wow,
That's
it
big.
looks
When
way better in person.
When you're able to put the
and you get
face
to talk.
with the name,
Yeah.
it-
and you get to
it
genuinely
changes.
meet the person and
Yeah,
get that
without a
vibe,
doubt.
and you click or not, or
Yeah.
hey man, that was awesome. And-
Without a doubt.
Right.
yeah, and it's good to get that whether you're selling or not. Just being,
Right,
it's
right.
probably better to be behind a table
Yeah.
and not have anything to sell for your first time.
I'm telling you, you
than,
gotta
but
do it.
if you have stuff for sale, it's even better because,
Right. Right.
it's another thing that's new to you that you
Yep.
do have to get over.
Yeah.
You're also getting in front of people who don't know about the morph market, So, we had a family who met us at the show and then reached out to us again, like, oh, we really want this snake, And they didn't know
Oh,
anything about
that's-
the morph
100%,
market,
yeah.
And we sent
No, even
them.
better than that is this family, came. I had the snake. Oh, my kids fell in love with your snake. I want that snake. Well, that one's not for sale. I want one that looks like it. So I tell D, hey, send them over some pictures. Now I'm thinking of like a pet snake.
No,
You
I'm
know,
Yeah.
something
I,
around
no,
400
we sold
around
them an
400
Enchi
bucks.
Fire Pied Het Clown,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is
And
a
they-
$1,600 snake, and they were like, I don't care. That's the one I
That's
want.
the one I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As for a pet.
Right.
Yeah.
For a
Yeah.
pet.
My most expensive animal I sold for a pet was $4,000.
Wow.
And it was just
Yeah.
like, well, hold on, this is a pet, right? Yeah.
Right.
That's $4,000, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
These-
And it's
I mean,
funny
these
because
folks
you
obviously can afford
assume
it.
that they
Right.
won't.
Yeah.
But that's our ignorance.
Our ignorant,
But
100%.
if you think about it, these are the same people who are willing to buy a $5,000 Labradoodle.
Yep.
So when you put it in that perspective, it's really not that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
something
and I
they
sent
buy.
them options. I sent them, anywhere $500 Pied
Right.
to like,
Right.
this one, and
Yep.
they were like, But I think with some folks, you show them something, expensive, then that's the one they want. You
Yeah.
know?
Well,
Well,
a
it's
lot
funny.
of people think, they put price as value. The more expensive, it's got to be a better quality or
no.
better. Yeah. So,
It depends,
Yeah.
It's funny because having the facility here, I have a lot of people over.
Yeah.
And people come over and they're like, hey, my budget's between $400 to $600. Do you even have anything like that? And I'm like, yeah, I do, and I can show
Right.
them.
Yeah.
And it's like I was really hoping to get one of those, orange dream, yellow belly pies. I'm like, well, they're up like, $1,500 to $2,000,
Right.
depending
Yeah.
on a male or a
Yeah.
female.
Yeah.
But here's what they look like. And you start showing them the difference between a $400-600 range animal
And then-
into the
right.
stuff between, 1,000 and 15.
Big time.
And when they see it in person and like they can appreciate the beauty,
Right.
and they're like, you know what, I can up my budget, or
Right,
hey, you know what,
yeah.
can I give you $500 now and
Exactly.
do you do
Yeah.
payments? I'm like, yeah,
Exactly.
because
Yeah.
I
Big
tell
time.
them, I would rather you spend 60 days or 90 days to pay
Right.
for this animal and have that one that's the perfect
Right, the
one that
one
you're
that-
going to enjoy instead of
Yeah.
just, my
Without a
budget's.
doubt. Yeah.
And one of the reasons, I used to have a tattoo shop back in the day. And
Oh, I
people
couldn't
would come
tell.
over. Yeah, people would come over. And it's like, hi, I want this tattoo. Oh, that's $600. Oh, I only have 300. What can I get for 300? And I'm sitting there going, man.
For a tattoo?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm like, listen, you don't buy a tattoo
Based
for the
on
amount of
price.
dollar
For the
that you
budget,
have.
right,
I said,
absolutely.
first of all, if you want this tattoo, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, it's $600. So first, you're going to put $300 if that's the one you want, and if that's the one you want, and it's a good tattoo.
Yeah.
You pay $300 now. They're going to do the outline. They're going to do some shadowing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you know what? You're going to have to wait 2-3 weeks to a month for it to heal, and then save some more money. Then you come back,
Come
and,
back.
and get the
Right,
and get it
add
finished
on.
off.
Right.
And now you're getting the tattoo you want.
Yeah.
But why would you? Oh, what can I get for 300? You're gonna
Yeah,
put
no,
something
that's-
on your body for the rest of your life just because of the dollar amount.
But, yeah.
Same thing with these snakes.
Yeah.
Oh, I have $300 today. What snake can I get for 300? No, what snake do you need? What snake do you want?
Right.
It's 700. Then here, put $300 down.
Big time.
And then I'll hold the animal, and you got a month or two to come up with the other 400, and now you got the proper snake.
Right.
You really have to buy and set yourself up that way.
Yeah.
You know?
Great advice.
It is.
Great advice.
But you will find people willing to spend more for a nicer looking
Right.
in their, oh, that one's so much nicer.
Yeah.
Well, it's harder to make, it's more rare,
right.
and it's more in demand, and it's just phenomenal.
Right.
And when people sit there and go, oh, I'm only willing to spend this, when you open up their eyes and show them what else is available, then they're
Yeah.
like, you know what, I can probably come up with another 300-400, because that is what I'm talking about right there.
Right.
And that's what you want to do.
Yeah. Big time.
But yeah, it's funny. You give them a bunch of different options and prices, and guess what? When they see the beauty of that animal, the dollar sign sort of goes away.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
It's pretty cool, right?
And they're like,
No,
oh,
it
that
is.
one is
It
so orange. You're right.
You're right.
Or-
Oh, I
hard.
love it when they
It's
see it
really
in
hard.
person.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my
That's-
God, that
that's
thing
where
is
you get 'em.
like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
And definitely here's a huge tip. If you're going to take a photo and put it on Morph Market or any other place, don't overexpose it. Don't
Right. Yeah,
don't
yeah.
Photoshop it to make it look better than it
Right,
is.
yeah.
Because when you get that animal and it doesn't look like
Absolutely.
This doesn't
that's
look like
always-
that animal.
That's what I'd say 95% of our customers, when they open the box,
looks
and see
better than the picture.
they
Well, you can't take
immediately
shitty
text,
pictures
oh
either,
my
right?
God, it's beautiful.
Oh, no.
This
Yeah.
is amazing.
You got to take
Yeah.
good pictures,
Right.
but you leave
Right.
them the way
But the
you get
camera
it.
will never.
Pick up the
Yeah,
colors.
it's not gonna.
It
It's not
doesn't.
gonna make it look.
But
so you
what's
don't
good
need to
about it
Photoshop.
is if people that are buying that animal from that picture and they know the genetics, when they
Right.
get it and they see it in
Oh,
real
right.
life,
Yeah.
they are even more pleased
Yeah,
with that
without a
purchase.
doubt.
100%.
Leaps and bounds. Big
Richie's
time.
Recessives, Chad says, Bridget at Everglades is my go-to for everything and anything snake related. She's got ridiculous animals and endless knowledge. Hashtag avocado. Okay, toast.
Who doesn't love avocados?
There's Chad. Chad and his, I got to give a shout out to Bridget as well. Everglades Exotics.
Big shout out.
See, there's avocado and toast right there.
Yeah. Antoine, what up?
Oh, is it? Where is he?
Yeah, he's down here. High desert.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
What's up, Antoine?
Go follow.
Hopefully he's going to be sitting here across.
Yeah, I
one-
tried to get him up here.
Yeah, I messaged him the other day.
Without a doubt. He's up next.
Yeah.
He's up next. Hey, bring some money, Antoine. I'm telling you.
Oh, Reptile Creations is in the house. Holy shit, awesome, man. Love from New York. Oh, Rude Dog. All right. Look at this. Look at all this love. Oh, Amy, I almost forgot a super chat. Amy Giramonte. That's, Sal's wife.
Nice.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
House of KPOPythons.
Okay.
They're Canadian too, and she says, "Happy Turkey Day," or
Thank you. Thank you.
tofu curry.
Tofurkey.
Oh,
That's
tofurkey or whatever you
Yeah.
prefer. Oh my God, is there such thing as a tofurkey?
There
Oh,
is.
yeah.
You're
Without a
kidding
doubt.
me.
No.
You can get
It's,
vegan.
it's in
any
the
option.
shape of a turkey.
Oh, and it's
tofu
oh
in
my
the shape of
God.
a turkey.
There are some vegan
I guess-
stuff that's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess you can't knock it till you
Right,
try it,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I
big
just
time,
can't
big-
pick.
They've come a long way in the vegan space.
Yeah, I guess. Well, they have to because it is such
Right.
a
No,
I mean,
you can have some vegan stuff and be Like, what?
Tofurkey.
Vegan?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Big time.
See that I'm learning shit today. I'm always learning. Tofurkey.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I still don't want to eat that.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't just see looking at it and no.
Yeah.
Shout out Miguel if you're watching.
Do you still pour gravy on your tofurkey?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
probably
It's a
with,
vegan
with,
gravy,
with
though.
vegetarian stock.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
They can have cranberries, right? That's not vegan. That's vegan,
No.
right?
Yep.
Yeah,
it
okay,
is.
so.
Yeah. Cranberries and water.
Rude
You
dog.
didn't get
I
the
try
Rona
it.
at Tinley.
That's that.
I tested positive. They won't. You got to take major tests to get into Canada, man. They're not playing up here.
Yeah, no, you have to be
And if you don't-
vaccinated, Max.
and another thing, they have an app. When you come into Canada,
Yep.
Arrive can.
Arrive Can, which is short for Arrive in Canada. If you don't have this thing filled out, when you come off that plane, that's a $5,000 fine.
What?
$5K.
Did they
Oh,
tell you this on the
You
airplane?
better pull that.
I didn't
No.
hear that. He told me
Before
at the
we
airport. I
got
was like,
on.
what?
But
So the girl was checking
But
us in
they've
at
got to have a
the
way to
counter.
tell you beforehand.
The girl checking us in at the counter said it.
Oh,
Hey,
okay,
do you
thank
have
God.
Your Arrive Cam. Let me see it. If you don't have it, it's $5,000 on the other
That'd be a
side.
good little scam, man.
Ah.
It's like, don't tell it. Hey guys, don't tell any of the passengers what's going on when they get off the plane. There's
5,000.
180 people
Yeah.
times. So that's a good fucking score. Hi
went-
guys,
hey.
5K, 5K, 5.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad
thank
we
God.
knew because that would have took
Wow.
away from our snake purchase from Billy.
Yeah, man. Oh my God, 5K per
Yeah.
person.
Per person.
But isn't that ridiculous?
It's-
Like it's just
it's nuts.
everything's a fucking money
It's-
grab.
that's what COVID was.
It's what it
COVID
still
was.
is.
Yeah. Shut down. We can,
Test before
Now
we
we can
came,
justify the
Do
inflation.
that app,
Oh, it was
everything.
closed. They were back ordered.
Yeah.
The
Oh, my
tankers sitting
God.
out on the water. We can't get our products.
Oh, I'm so glad. I mean, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Big time.
That is crazy. House of Pythons, no tofurkin way. That's fucking the best. The best
No
one.
fucking way.
No tofurkin way.
That's hilarious. Hilarious.
Isn't that awesome? Hold on. I got to get into
Hey,
this.
how's the guy?
House of ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. That was awesome.
out.
No
Yeah.
tofurkin way.
Big time.
I love it.
It's funny.
Where's Austin anymore for a water break? Yeah, thanks, Python Spur. Python spawn already. Water break. She's
Water
already,
break. Oh, she's
on
on
top
it.
of it.
Tish
Yeah.
don't play, man.
Yeah,
Tish don't play.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see.
This is really cool.
Yeah, it's
We gotta-
different, eh?
Yeah, we
Isn't
got to
it?
step our setup.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
We got to get us a podcast going.
Yeah, it's neat. I mean, I
West
like the
Coast.
platform because you know what? Even though we're on video, it's more, verbal.
Right.
And
No.
when you're on camera, it's more like even before when we did
Right,
the egg
yeah.
cutting video.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, am I going to be on? Like,
Oh,
it's
shout out to the Patreon. If you're not a member,
Oh,
join
yeah.
now. Yeah.
He's Mr. Plug.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mr.
Hey.
Plug. Eh?
Get on it.
So,
Become a member.
yeah. So, yeah, first thing is like, oh, it's a video, yeah, but it's, do
Right.
I have to watch what I have to say? And it's like, you normally do. And that's the thing. When you're on camera
Right.
all the time, you really got to watch what you say and how you say it because
Right.
you're always going to make a mistake. It's how you bounce back. And,
Yeah.
Right.
I always make mistakes, so I just roll with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But some people have to have that perfect, like, oh, I fucked up. No, I
Yeah.
can't show that.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
can't show that
Yeah.
imperfection.
No.
But
I have my daughter started a YouTube and she's a perfectionist.
yeah,
So she would throw up a video.
how many takes to
I
make
would
it?
watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, probably 1 million. And then
I have no time for that.
I would then tell all my buddies like, hey, go to my daughter's YouTube, man. You got to see this shit. They go to the YouTube and there's 0 videos. I said, what are you talking about? I go to her channel and she took it down. I called her. I'm like, hey,
So what-
why'd you take that down? Oh, I didn't like it. There was a fly on
But
the
that's
left
how the
side. I'm
how the
like,
young
what?
folks do
Oh
it
my
these days.
God, yeah.
Perfectionist. Big
Yeah.
perfectionist.
I mean, nothing wrong with that, but it's like you got to get shit done
I
too,
told
right?
her,
Like
yeah,
it's
you
like
can- just
you're
leave
gonna,
it up there.
You're gonna hold yourself back.
People
by,
will
yeah.
see the evolution.
Drop
Just
it
like
out.
if you go back to and watch the first live,
Oh, us,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
100%,
it's-
man.
I mean, it's 10 times better.
Yeah, it's
That's
funny.
what it is. Always evolving.
If
That's
you've seen our
Shameless plug.
our postcards, she's one of the girls
Yeah.
holding the snakes. One of
Oh,
the
okay, yeah, yeah.
gorgeous girls holding the snakes.
Awesome.
Alexis.
Yeah, shout out my daughter.
Oh,
Alexis,
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
snake model.
super cool.
Yep.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
How are they involved at all, or?
They are. My kids like them.
Nice.
Yeah, they like the reptiles.
Yeah. They into into the breeding or stuff like that? Are they learning genetics, or they just
Not so much the genetics, they're into the pretty stuff,
Yeah.
You know, when a beginner, you open a box, it could be a spider. They're like, oh my God,
what
that's
is
the
that?
best.
But his daughter Alexis is the one who actually got me into holding the snakes, because you know,
Oh, right.
at
Yeah.
the beginning, even when I was ordering these, these adult breeders, I was like, well, I don't need to touch it, right?
Jeez.
So yeah, the first time we got I think 3 females, she came over and she was just holding it, and she was so graceful and sweet, and
Yeah, and you
calm.
saw the interaction
Yeah,
with it, and it,
yeah.
it sort of took away some of your fears.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah.
that's what does it. That's what I was so surprised about the show, that I'm the only person vending snakes that letting people hold a snake.
Yeah.
And that literally, we probably got 10 sales from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Literally.
it's good, but at some time, too, it sort of does, depending on the snake. There's some snake that I'll let people handle because I
Right.
know their temperament,
yeah.
and I know.
That's this
Yeah.
guy is
and,
amazing.
and there's some that just like, you know what I
Right.
No. Well,
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
no.
literally that one, and we had to, rein it
one-
in too.
this
Yeah, one of the
snake
reasons
is
why people don't like
cool.
that is because when you hand that snake over to somebody,
Yeah.
you don't know where they were,
Oh,
where they
absolutely.
came from, you know,
If they have
if
mites
they
on
have
them.
mites,
Have the
you know what I mean?
antibacterial.
Yeah. So
Have a
I mean, that's another
ivermectin
reason
spray.
why.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
plus,
yeah.
if you think about it, is not everybody is. I like doing that too. I like interaction, especially with the
Yeah.
kids and moms, and try to explain and try to get people over their misconceptions or fears.
Yep. Right.
It does take a lot of time.
It
You know,
does.
and
Big
especially
time.
if you're one person
No, you
behind the
can't do
counter,
it.
you can't do that because then you're getting,
Can't
you're
do
missing
it.
sales
You
or
don't- You don't
interaction.
have somebody to do the talking.
Yeah, but it
It's
is
not gonna
very
work.
good because you know what it
Yeah.
is. It's comforting. It breaks
Oh.
the ice. People can get to know it
Big time.
and feel the snake.
That's the biggest thing, is the fear.
100%.
And most people, if they see somebody else do it,
Yeah.
and they're like, okay,
the
it
best.
can't be that bad.
No, the best is adults. Oh,
That's
I
what
don't
I
know.
mean,
I don't know,
yeah.
but here's the thing. And then that kid will come up,
Yeah.
get through everybody, and go
Yeah.
and put their hand out,
Yep.
and
Big time.
you
Big
put the
time.
animal in their hand, and he's like, oh,
Big time.
and they're just amazed.
Yep.
And the reason is because no misconceptions or
No. That's
misinformation.
kids. It's kids,
They're
man.
not watching movies that all these snakes are attacking,
Without a
killing
doubt.
people. So they have
Without
no
a doubt.
fear of the animal.
Every
They're
fear that a
intrigued.
human has
is planted.
is learned behavior,
100%.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
You don't come in with, you have zero fears right out the womb.
Yep.
Everything is learned.
100%.
Everything.
100%. Everything.
Yeah. Big
You know,
time.
and it's definitely true.
Big time.
And when the kids don't have that, there's no fear,
Right.
and they just put their hands out, and the adults sit there and go,
Yeah.
oh,
I had a
and they
lear-
got to sort of man up because
had-
all of a sudden there's this kid holding a snake, and
I
you're
had
terrified.
a fear of Ultramil,
Oh no.
but it was learned.
Oh my God!
Now I love Ultramil.
Isn't it like
Oh, it's crazy.
We
It's-
got
it's
an
insane.
Ultramil in the mail from
It's insane.
Dean's Reptiles. Is it, what is it?
Dean Van
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's crazy stuff.
Overman.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's,
So we got an
Dean's
Ult-
Reptiles.
yes.
Dean's Reptile.
Yes.
Shout out.
Yeah, so he's
Europe.
in Amsterdam, and
Yeah.
he's
Yep.
actually going to take a day off to hang out with us when we go there in
Big time.
December.
He's awesome. I've met him many times in
Yeah.
Ham and
If you haven't
Italy.
seen an Ultramil in person, do yourself a favor.
When we got that one in the mail, we were like,
Especially in
Ultramil
Pied.
Pied head ghost.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
Ultramil and Pied is
Yeah, because last
glowing.
year
It's
from Dean,
glowing.
I got a bunch of animals coming from Dean too. I
Yeah.
got let's see, DG Pied female, pastel DG Pied female. They're all 50% het cryptids.
subtle flex.
I got some other stuff, but last year I got the male. I brought it in, and
Yeah.
me and I actually bought it for myself. And then Nick and Chris from the Reptile Ward
Yeah.
were like trying to get another power animal, and it's like, well, fuck, the animal that you need, dude, I have
already
right
have
here.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like, oh my God, would
Yeah.
you sell it? I'm like, no, I just bought it. And then we just worked the deal that we split on the mail.
Yeah.
But we got
Perfect.
that male, which is
Yeah.
the Orange Dream. Sorry, I always say Orange Dream. As soon as I
Orange
think
Dream.
Pied, Orange
Yeah.
Dream, because I love Orange Dream. It needs to be in Pied.
It looks like
Ghost.
orange.
Yeah.
Shit.
Ultramel Ghost Pied.
Yeah.
We
And,
bought our
you know,
snakes daddy.
yeah.
Crazy.
And it's
crazy.
awesome. And I can't wait to
nuts.
see what's going on with that. And, people working in it now with
Right.
Dean and Ozzy's
And
also
another
plugging away
thing,
at it.
Link up with other breeders, like Billy just touched on. You'd be surprised how much faster you can get somewhere
Oh, yeah.
with a little help.
Yeah, and not only that, learning the stuff, and here's the thing. If there's stuff that you build a relationship with,
Right.
there's stuff that I would have, and I do that a lot for my Patreon people. There's stuff that I will never put on Morph Market.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell it.
Yeah.
But if you're here and you're part of Patreon,
Right.
or you're somebody that I mentor, or
Hey,
a
I can
great
attest to
customer,
that.
Yeah.
I've seen that rack.
You know?
The Patreon only rack. Trust me, you want to be in.
I want to be able to do things.
Right.
You know, hey, you know what? This isn't just going to any random
No,
person.
no.
It's going to somebody that I know
Without a
is
doubt.
serious and it's
Yeah.
going to do well, and I know, and I have
Yeah.
sort of a relationship with.
Yeah.
And I'd rather see my animals, especially the ones that are going to do well for me. And I have a lot because I like to hoard, like you know. I get to put
that's
it in
facts.
someone else's, that I
Facts.
know is going to do well.
Right.
Not just hey, I can get 5,000 for this
Right.
animal.
Yeah,
Well, I can get
no.
5,000 for this animal from this person, but
Right.
why
Yeah.
wouldn't I want to take a little less or the same
Yeah.
from a person that I know who's really into this and it's going to do them well? I want to do. I just don't
Right.
want to sell an animal to
Hey
anybody.
guys, this
I'd rather
guy could
keep it.
literally sell his collection right now, retire and ride off in the sunset, never work again.
Yeah,
so
but
this
I-
passion you see, this is real.
Yeah,
This
I
is
mean,
real.
I love doing what I do,
Yeah,
and
without a doubt.
and that's the thing.
Austin too. I love that Austin's so cool.
Yeah, you see
I
how
want to grow up like Austin, man.
Yeah.
He's the coolest. I love
he's just so
Austin.
chill, right?
Oh, man,
But then when you
come
get in a conversation with him, you see
This
how,
dude
you see
should
how
be
he
a
sparks. Right?
professional poker player.
No.
Yeah.
But you see how he gets
He's
sparked,
like-
right? And then,
yeah.
oh my God, then he starts getting the genetics. See
Yeah.
this and this, and we add this. Like, yeah, it's just, that's how his mind works, right?
Great. It's great.
And it's just
Just
awesome.
and that's just a testament to you.
Well, I hope. I
Took
mean,
him under the wing and
I'm
brought him
learning a
in.
lot
Now,
from him too,
that's what
right?
I'm
I mean,
saying.
that's the
It's
thing.
crazy.
It's a team,
His
right?
knowledge
And we
is
all
nuts.
work, right?
Yeah. No,
There's a lot of shit
it
that I
works
have to jump
perfect.
on him on, and there's a lot more shit that he's gonna say. Hey, Billy, oh fuck, thanks, bro. Like,
Right. No.
it's
no,
like that,
it's
and then
perfect.
Cat
Perfect.
and
you guys are the perfect.
and the Lion. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like that,
No,
and now.
You got a great team.
Yeah, now we're bringing on some new people. We have Alex
Great
in
team.
now part time, and it's
Yeah.
just starting to grow. And I want to bring someone in for social media
big time.
and just sort of keep
Keep
growing
elevating.
and
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah. No.
But it's a great fit,
Yeah. Hey, don't forget about us, Austin.
Oh, we won't.
When you get to the top, don't forget about us.
Oh, here's
Reach down and pull
who's
us
this
up.
guy? Have you heard of this guy? What's his
Oh,
name?
my guy. That's Ryan Smith.
Who?
Smitty Serpents.
What,
Big
what
Ryan.
company is him?
Smitty Serpents.
What's that? Say it again. I didn't hear you. Smitty Serpents,
Yeah.
baby.
My guy.
You know how we
What
met,
up,
Ryan?
dog?
We
Hold on.
met-
Let him do the shout out first. Go ahead. Take it away, Austin. We need to hear your voice.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, DKG, Billy, and Austin, Bomb Projects? What is your most anticipated clutch this year, and what is your biggest goal gene-wise in the future?
There you go. Take it away.
Oh, great question. Great question.
And then you get to tell your story.
Yeah, okay.
Anticipated clutch this year is our panda female.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, so hopefully we drop,
Okay. Water.
a good clutch with, no kinks. That's probably the most anticipated this year. That one and probably the heads, the clown pied lavender heads.
Yes, those are crazy. Like,
Yeah.
For
totally-
him, for him,
Yeah.
because for me it's the mandarins.
Inchy
the
fire
mandarin pies.
clown
Oh, they're crazy too.
to lavender pie. Yeah, those are going to be all holdback, so don't even bother messaging.
You can message me.
And-
No.
She might sell one or two.
Yeah, I might sell a few when he's not looking.
Unless we're male heavy, don't even bother messaging on that. Biggest goal gene wise,
Stop.
that's a secret. Yeah, it's coming out of mutation creation. The biggest goal gene wise is definitely coming out of mutation creation. So you got to wait for that one. I'll
Oh,
release
thanks,
that.
Nasty
I'll release
Morphs.
that later.
We're just talking about you. It says Billy Patron is the best thing. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
That's-
so we met Ryan from Smitty's Serpents because we needed to buy some rats, and then we
Oh.
started this
Yeah, we
friendship
just
with him.
cultivated this relationship.
Super cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. And then he started
He had an
breeding.
overflow of rats. He had a small.
But you see
collection.
how that connection just it's
No,
like
it
this
just-
industry isn't
no,
just
it-
snakes.
No.
Yeah.
Rats, snake. And I know
Big
a lot
time.
of people that just, hey man, you know what? I don't want snakes, but let me get into the rodents. And
Yeah.
they do rodents.
Yeah.
And then they start selling it. Then next thing you know, it's like, let me start bartering and trading. And next
Yeah.
thing you know, there's snake breeders also.
I reach out to, if I'm in the city that I'm not from and I follow you on Instagram, I'm reaching out.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So, a lot of times people don't even respond. But the people who do, just like Tish from Python Spawn, we were in New York. Dee's sister lives in New York. And I just shot her a DM like, hey, we're in the area. You mind if we stop by? She was like, no, not at all.
That's super cool.
So
man.
now, she's.
We were there for
you know.
3 hours. He cleaned her rat rack.
Oh,
There was
yeah.
a
You know what-
flood.
Oh, wow. But you know what's
But
funny?
I'm so tall.
Yeah.
She's
Yes,
pretty short, so I can see in that top rack. I'm like, hey, this looks flooded. I pull it out. I'm like, oh shit, your spigot's stuck. So I just went in there, cleaned it up. But it's those type of things that I like to do.
100%.
Just reach out to somebody. You never know who you're gonna link up with.
Yeah, and it's super cool because the thing is, it's like, other people, we were talking about this earlier. Some people are, socially challenged or awkward. They don't, many people won't reach out to people.
No, they won't.
But if you reach out to them or come up to them, they're almost like, okay, shit, what do I do? Oh, I got to talk.
Yeah,
and
get
then
out of your own way,
and then,
guys.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you're
Get out of your
talking,
own way.
it's like snakes and cool.
amazing.
Next thing you know, you forget how
I
uncomfortable you
cultivated a
are.
relationship at Tinley. There was a guy on the fence about getting an animal from Josh from Python Shed. And I said, listen, this is going to work perfect for your project. And he's still kind of,
Yep.
I said, listen, man, I pulled out a $100 bill. I said, I'm going to put 100 towards that. Get this animal.
Yeah, it's the best thing.
You're going to do that? I said, yeah. There's only one caveat. I get first pick on the first clutch. He said, you would do that? I said, absolutely. There's 100. So now I got a partnership with somebody, that I would have never talked to,
And Josh
regularly.
looks at me, he's like,
Yeah.
Kylan is just pulling some shit over there.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? I mean, it's
gotta-
funny.
yeah.
I mean, almost the same story.
Yeah.
I had a gentleman that I sold snakes to before.
Mm-hmm.
We were at an Expo 2019, 2018, prior to COVID, obviously.
Yeah.
And he goes, hey, Billy, there's a person that has some enhancers over here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, And I'm like, yeah, I'll come over. So I walked over with them and looked at the stuff. And I'm like, dude, they're awesome. You can't go wrong. They're
Right.
females. And he's like, can you, what kind of price? And it was like, it was a little too expensive for him.
Right.
And I'm like, I know you. Guess what? You want to have them. And this was before, 2-3 years ago.
Before
I'm like,
the boom on Enhanced.
and I'm like, dude, you want to have one, trust me.
Yeah.
And I looked at the person. I said, you know me, cool. Guess what? I'll buy this animal. You give it to him.
Yeah.
Because he was in Windsor, and she
Right.
was from Barrie.
Yeah.
So I said, listen, I'll pay for the animal. I'll pay for it, and then you just pay me in payment plans. But you can take the animal
Take it
now. And
with
she's
you.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever's good. If you'll
Yeah.
do that. And he's like, dude, you'll do that? You're gonna screw me? He's like, well, no. I'm like, well, hey,
Right.
take the animal. You want it,
Exactly.
right? Yeah, you don't
You
have the
rolled
money.
the dice.
And I did. And
Yeah.
he's like, dude, and he's thanked me to this day. He goes, I can't believe you ever
Right.
did that.
Yeah.
It's that little thing, and
It's
he's
the
so
little
glad
thing.
because,
Yeah.
man, now he's got a breeder-sized
Oh,
fucking
come on.
enhancer female. I think
Big
it was
time.
actually a passed-down enhancer.
Wait, so can you do that with us on that monsoon? I mean,
You
we'll
knew
just
that
take
was
it
coming.
now. We'll just
Fucking
take
see
it
this?
now.
You
You're
knew it
right.
was
You see
coming.
that?
You knew it was
Yeah,
coming.
she
Hey.
is the business. Holy shit. That's
Back
yeah,
up.
see?
Hey, back up.
That's
I'm telling
see
you.
that she don't fucking miss a beat. Damn.
She couldn't wait for that story to
Shit,
end.
yeah.
Jump right in there.
Okay.
Hey, remember that monsoon?
Jesus.
I really want it,
Damn,
but I can't
wow.
afford
she's,
it.
Yeah.
She's good. Damn.
telling you, I'm
Awesome
telling you.
stuff.
It's just
I
good stuff.
I see a window.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see the difference between pastel,
Oh.
enhancer.
No,
and-
that's another thing I'll touch on too is I'll compare Enhancer and DG is almost like Orange Ghost and Hypo. So Orange Ghost is, is a version of Hypo. And
It's a better
obviously,
version.
Yeah, and it's compatible with Hypo.
right.
So it's just like the Enhancer and the DG,
It's-
depending on what colors and what effect you're trying to achieve.
But they don't look the same, do they?
No.
I showed you many different
No.
examples. Babies.
night
I-
and day. Trust me.
Yeah, and it's not just it's color,
no.
blushing.
It's
But they're not
blushing,
compatible, though.
head powder.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they
are.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
if
just
you
like
breed-
the Orange Ghost and the Hypo.
You breed them together, you get something in the middle.
you get a
middle.
hybrid. You
Right,
get
yeah.
they call them DG enhancers,
Right.
Okay.
but it's
Yeah.
a mix of both.
Yeah.
Okay.
But to me, I make it DGs and I make enhancers,
Right.
and to me, there's a huge difference.
No, I looked at least 15 side-by-side examples of DG to
And
enhancer
different- pastel
from the
without-
same genes.
Yeah.
So normal to normal, add one, pastel to pastel.
Adults,
and-
hatchlings, yeah.
It's you can tell right off.
Yeah.
It is. But prior to you guys showing me that, I would just this looks the same.
Yeah.
And you
But
probably
another
hear,
thing
you hear
too.
people saying it's the same too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But here's
Big
the
time.
thing: is the market going to pay extra for the enhancer version over DG? Maybe not. I
Right,
don't know.
right.
But if it's the same,
Right.
I mean,
It's
if you're really
Yeah.
into DG and you're invested in DG, I'm into DG. There's nothing wrong with DG. DG,
Right.
if you need DG or enhancer in your collection.
Without a doubt.
You need it. This
If
stuff
you don't
is just
have
awesome.
it now, you're behind.
You got to go get it. Yeah,
Yeah, you have to.
And
Yeah,
you wish you
it's a
bought it
must.
like a year ago because now it's like double or
Oh,
triple the
the
price.
price is crazy.
It's
The
nuts.
price is crazy.
But it's definitely needed. The demand is we'll never keep up with it. But to me, I want to keep them separate. And you know,
Right, yeah.
if the market doesn't accept it, like nobody cares about the difference, then I can just mix them together.
Right.
But I was said that, you know, people told me that
shout
with
out,
Freeway.
Shout out Mike too from Insane because
Yeah.
he was
His-
giving me shit about that. Oh, I got all the enhancers.
Yeah.
You got the DG.
Yeah.
But you
But
know,
wait, have you gone over and seen them in person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
you see
that's
it,
what
right?
I'm telling you, it's
different.
different. It's definitely
Yeah.
different.
But they work the same.
Yeah.
You can mix them
I'll
together.
say this: if you're into dark combinations, then DG is where you want it. If you like the light contrast, then enhancer. That's
Mm-hmm.
the biggest difference. It's much brighter. Enhancer is much
Doesn't
brighter.
hold as much as the blacks
Right.
either.
The blacks are a little darker in the DG stuff.
Right.
But the enhancer is just
It's more.
it's a
It's
Pops.
it's hard until you see it.
Yeah,
it's hard to
explain.
explain.
See,
Yeah.
But yeah.
I see one on the morph market right now, but it's an enhancer, but in the title they call it a DG.
right.
You know, just to get you in.
That's the
Right.
DG
Or
enhancer.
DG enhancer, or yeah.
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 But I mean,
It's
you know,
yeah.
I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with a DG enhancer, you know, hybrid either.
No.
You know, but I mean, it's just I have the choice to keep it separate, and that's what I'm doing. If
Absolutely.
the market doesn't care and they're like, you know what, no one really cares about enhancer, it's all the same. Okay, cool. Then I'll make a decision. Maybe,
No,
you know,
no,
but
keep
I,
it
I like
pure.
it.
Keep
I
it
like
pure.
it. That's
Yeah.
I'm doing that
Without
for
a
most of
doubt.
the stuff. But
Yeah.
You think you can sell the same, like enhancer clown or DG clown for the same price?
Oh, easy.
I can probably ask a little more for the enhancer.
Now for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I think
Enhancer
so.
is so rare in the States.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people have it.
There's only 3 females on the morph market
Right.
right
Yeah.
now.
You're
Yeah.
not going
One
to
of
see a
them is
lot
yours.
of enhancer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah. Make a payment.
Send the invoice.
Nasty morphs. What monsoon? Laugh out loud.
That's what
Yeah.
I say.
We got a lot of
Nasty. You know what it is.
we got a lot of cool stuff coming out.
Ultramel puzzle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ultramel Puzzle's nice.
I'm not a fan of puzzle though.
Puzzles coming. The wave is. You better.
I
Hey,
think
you weren't a fan of anything, but
I'm
you
a
jumped
fan
on.
of cryptid. I don't like a puzzle. Like I don't. It
Well,
hasn't
yeah.
done it for me yet.
No.
It has to be.
You haven't seen the right combo.
That could be it.
Yeah.
But I've,
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
seen
the
a
right
lot.
combo and you're in. It's like Sunset. It didn't do it for me till I saw Sunset Ultramel.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe
that,
like
that did it.
has to be like maybe puzzle monsoon might do it. Something like that. Like
Give me Monsoon normal. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Monsoon is.
Yeah. So that's the thing too with
Till you see
monsoon.
it. Till you see it.
With
yeah, you don't
monsoon,
get
it's we've only seen monsoon in maybe 20 different combos.
Right. I'll say this too: the het monsoons are crazy.
oh yeah.
I mean, I almost like the het.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
especially leopard.
Oh, that
Yeah.
You gonna say you like that better than the?
what
the-
leopard?
My leopard. Yeah.
No, that the het version is.
Yeah, and you know,
ridiculous.
especially for a guy that likes the dark, like some of
Oh.
the, you know, the golds, the
Right.
deep burgundies, the
Unbelievable,
it's
the blacks,
the highlights,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
and it's such
crazy.
a weird and really
Yeah.
strong.
If you show that snake
Contrast.
to somebody who's not, not really savvy in genes,
they would figure it's a morph.
yeah,
Oh, what the hell is this?
without
Okay.
a doubt, is this a new morph or is this? Yeah,
Yeah.
what is that? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Of course you do, Antoine. High desert pythons.
Shout out Antoine.
Antoine says I have enhancers, so
Oh yeah.
He's
Don't
in
worry,
Yeah,
we'll,
he's got
we'll
a
be
few.
We'll be at Antoine's next.
Antoine's
We're
got
coming
a few.
to see you, dog.
Be right over.
Exactly.
I have
But
to
no, I mean,
go.
yeah,
Yeah, I have a turkey dinner. It's
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
happy
it's not
Thanksgiving.
tofurkey.
What? Tofurkey?
Tofurkey?
No, definitely not that.
Have you ever heard of tofurkey?
Not for me. Not for me.
Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Yeah, apparently Amy said, happy Turkey Day or Tofurkey Day.
Tofurkey.
I'm like, what the fuck's that? And they're like, tofu turkey. Like, what?
I'd have tofu, but not
No,
tofu
it's tofu,
turkey.
formed in the shape of a
Okay.
turkey.
Oh, you do that? Tofu?
I was vegan for a while.
Oh, my
No,
God.
I did a turducken.
That's
what?
a lot
A
different.
turducken.
What's
A
that?
turd ducking.
Turducken.
Turd?
So it's
No,
turkey,
Oh, turd.
Duck
I thought you
and
said
chicken.
turd. I'm like, ugh.
All
like
wrapped.
fused
Hold on.
together to look
Turkey,
like a
duck, chicken?
Yeah, it's like
They stuff a duck inside of a chicken, and they stuff that in the turkey, and they
Yeah, it's called a
cook the whole
turducken.
thing.
What?
Yeah, and then they bake it like a regular turkey. It's good.
What?
You get the best of all three meats.
Was
Yeah.
it
I've never. How do I not hear of this shit?
This is
It's
probably a U.S. thing.
Yeah, you don't want that here.
What's it called?
Turducken.
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 Like
They
chicken
might have
turducken.
it here. Yeah,
Turducken. Wow.
Go to the
great.
market and
Yeah.
say, hey, you guys got
turducken.
turducken?
That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. it's
Wow,
in there.
man. I don't
Well,
know all
happy
types of shit.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say hashtag dimples.
Dimples?
Dimples. Hashtag dimples. Right?
Xanthic DG is dope. You think?
Have a good dinner.
Thank you.
Later, my man.
It was amazing meeting you
You
guys.
out, dog?
Yeah. It was nice seeing
All
you
right.
guys.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
The man, the myth.
We got one more super chat. Troy.
Oh, Troy, man. Best dressed.
Troy,
Troy
yeah.
Schroeder.
What up, baby?
I know these two have a bomb clown project. Hint,
Hint,
hint. See what I did there? Hi,
I
guys.
like it. I like it.
Is that the one you
Shout
told me
out
about?
Troy.
Yeah.
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 Crazy.
Big shout out.
Awesome stuff.
Super cool cat there, man.
Hey, Justin's pretty
solid
good
guy.
too, man.
Solid guy. Justin, Kabilka, all of those guys, man. Get out. Talk to the people, man. They're approachable. Trust me.
See you tomorrow, bud.
See you.
Drive safe.
Yeah, you guys got to get out. Talk to the people, man. You're doing yourself a disservice if you don't.
Yeah, and it's good. I mean, the funny thing is whether you're socially awkward or not,
Right.
it's
Yeah, no.
you know, you gotta somehow. I'm not saying, hey, go and just go right
Right.
against what you believe in, but you gotta sort of, you know,
Hey, start with a DM. You'll be
Yeah,
surprised how
100%.
many people will
Yeah.
respond.
you know, and especially
Start
you know, I know people are like, oh, you're so busy. Yeah, but I love talking snakes,
No,
man. It's
yeah.
like, you know,
this
if-
guy's passion is
snakes are
100.
snakes. I don't care. I mean, it's
Without
just,
a doubt.
I love talking
Without
snakes,
a doubt.
and if I can help and stuff like that,
Whether
it's
you
awesome.
purchase from him or not, this guy is solid, man. He's the GOAT for a reason. That's
Yeah, it's
your new,
funny
That's your
because-
new emoji. Just put the GOAT up, man. That's right. Drop the mic. Put it up.
Yeah, but no, it was funny because it's you know, has it been 3 weeks when we talked?
Yeah, it's
You
probably
reached
been
out?
about, yeah.
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 You were on your vacation.
Yeah, I was on
Yeah, this
vacation
guy-
at lunch.
I'm
Yeah.
let me tell the story. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Yeah. Well, you guys have been Patreon for a while. And,
Yeah,
and you've bought some
yeah.
animals discounted.
Right. And I had an issue with incubation, I thought. And this goes back to the shark mouth thing. So I reached out to a couple people, but I didn't get any responses. So I just sent Billy a message. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know he was on vacation. And I mean, literally within 5 minutes, he's calling me right back. What's up, bro? How can I help you? And I'm telling him, hey, listen, I want, before we start the conversation, I didn't get this animal from you. He's like, I don't give a shit. What's the problem? So, we sat there and had a 20-minute conversation when this guy should be on the beach, twinkling his toes in some white sand. So this dude is definitely solid.
If I can, I can. You know what? You know why you
Without
got
a
me
doubt.
good? Because I was sitting down having lunch, just about eating.
Oh,
just
see?
finished
Timing.
eating.
Timing's
so it
everything.
was perfect, right? Because
Yeah.
it's like, now if dinner was over and we were out, it's like,
Right.
put your phone down. Like,
Yeah.
come on, you're always on that thing. Cool. So it was perfect timing. But
Yeah.
if I can, when people message me,
no.
if I can, and
Well,
here's the good
and I'll
thing,
go
I'm
back
on
to that.
vacation.
I'll go back to
and-
that. In our first conversation, you responded, I'm busy, I'll hit you back.
Yeah.
And
I did.
Yeah, and he's a man of his word. If he tells you he's going to hit you back, he's hitting you back.
Yeah. You know?
100. Yeah.
But and the funny thing is people think like, I have a team. I'm always constantly doing something, and
Right.
I'm always behind.
Right.
Like
And
today
the
we had a
first-
good day.
The
We got lots
first
of shit done.
response, when I got a response on the first DM, I said, that must be Austin.
Oh, yeah, no.
No, you
Yeah.
know, you know what?
There's no way that's Billy responding.
When I
He's too big.
initially I reached out to you before Kylan had ever reached out to you, right? And
That was
about
on
buying
Instagram.
Yeah, about buying a snake, and
Yep.
I said, "Oh, hey, Kylan, Billy's going to do this." He's like, "That's not Billy." I said,
Right.
"No,
Yep.
I think
Yeah,
it's Billy," and he
100%.
said that he's going to do this, and he's like, "That's not Billy." Anyway, I'm like, "No, it is." And then,
Yeah.
well, now
Yeah.
you now
See,
you
No,
that's
it
the
is
funny
him.
thing is,
It
and,
is
and that's
him.
the funny thing is everyone is like, they'll send me a message, and it's like, hey, I hope this reaches Billy, or hey, Austin and team, can you get this message to Billy? I'm the only one. I'm the only one that has the
No,
account.
Right.
that's
for-
facts. That's facts.
And it's weird because when I hire a social manager,
Yeah.
for all my social media and stuff, they're gonna have it. So,
Right.
but I do want to have it where it's not like, I don't have to do this anymore, because
Yeah.
she's not going to know any of the questions, but
Right. Yeah.
or whoever I hire for the position, I need to get it where they have access to it, but then I still, don't answer my.
Yeah,
Right.
it's how we are both on our Instagram.
Oh,
so.
shout out to Brian Barczyk too.
Yeah.
Another solid dude. He's another Billy, man. That dude will.
Brian? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brian Barczyk's going. He slid my DMs. I was shocked.
Awesome.
I mean, he didn't have to do that. This dude's got 4 million subscribers.
Yep.
Yeah, solid dude.
Yeah.
Solid dude.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Big time.
if someone reaches out to us, it's either him or I. You can usually tell who's
Oh,
texting
you reach
back.
out to us.
Yeah.
I'm easy to attain and to talk to. So
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
People always think it's like, oh, you know what? I'm the only one that answers this. So,
Right.
and it's funny because even when I have time and I'll see somebody, I have some time to kill between a phone call or something, or I'm like, oh, shit, there's a live.
right.
I'm not sitting there and go, oh, I don't know this person. I can't go into their live. No,
Yeah.
I go into their live and, oh my God, Billy, holy shit. And everyone
Right.
freaks out. And it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I hope this
No,
is
I've
Billy.
seen a couple of those.
Yeah, I hope this
That's-
is Billy. Like, yeah,
that's funny
it
as
is
hell.
me. It's like, yeah,
That's
no, it's
funny.
me. I mean, no one else logs in as Mutation
Right.
Creation.
That's funny.
It's literally me. And
No,
like I
when-
said, I live and breathe this shit. And I'm a junkie. And I'm on this. And,
No, that's
I'm
good
always
shit.
doing something,
This dude's for real, man.
So,
Get on his Patreon if you're not on it. Big
You
time.
you need this guy for all your plugs.
Big time.
so.
If I don't say, I'm telling you, this is facts. Facts.
So, thanks, Paul. Sarah from Serpents.
Does anyone know how to get Billy to do a shout out? We got to give Judith a shout out there.
Does anyone know how to get Billy to do a shout out? What do you want me to shout out? Your name?
A tofurkey.
No, I'm not doing Tofurkey.
Oh, no, Judith
Yeah, Judith Solarzano.
Sorlizano.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
How you
sounds
like that,
Italian.
Judith?
You better shout her out.
Solarzano.
Italian.
So, hello, Judith.
Got that super spider het normal sitting in the hatchling rack. That's hilarious.
At normal.
Het normal. I love
Het
it.
normal, yeah.
Super spider het normal.
Look at some of the chats. See how some of the
You
chats?
see it? You see it? Goat. That's you.
There you are.
That's
I
there.
like, Mindy says, Justin who? Do you mean Canova?
Oh,
Yeah, Justin Canova.
Yep.
Italians in the house.
thanks, Warfels Morphs. Patreon has helped me out a lot so far. Can't express how thankful I am. Awesome.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
And that's the thing, like, I mean, it's just something where I am super busy. I do answer a lot of questions, and some
Yeah.
of my, I don't go through them. It's like, oh, they're not a Patreon. Next. But I do
No.
put the Patreon people first, obviously.
Right.
But it's not like, hey, I try to help out as many people as I can. But the thing is with Patreon, I started it because I know how much people need that, the
Right.
one-on-one or the time.
No.
And I've given so much
It
time to
means a
people,
lot
and they
when
just walked
when
away.
it comes from somebody you look up to.
Oh, I appreciate
what I mean?
that,
No,
and I
that's-
truly
that's
want to
big.
see people do well.
That's
And you know
big.
what?
That's big.
I'm good at what I do.
Yeah.
I know I can be better than what I'm doing.
These are facts.
Yeah. And the thing is I know how hard it was to learn, to reach out,
Mm-hmm.
to connect, to get information. Like,
Yeah.
who knows where I'd be now if I had all this stuff that I know now, or
Oh.
this community was around the
No,
way it is
without a
now
doubt.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. But at least, like I say, my past has made me who I am today, and everything I had to suffer and sacrifice and
Right.
work hard for, has put me here.
Right.
And that's why when I say to people, "Hey, man, you know what? You can get this. You gotta sacrifice this. You gotta work. You gotta
No
invest.
doubt. No doubt.
This doesn't come just because you want it. It
No.
fucking doesn't. I'm telling you that right now.
And you don't need a lot of money, guys.
And the thing is to have something like what I have. Once you get it, doesn't mean you
Right.
you just stop. You got to work
Right.
fucking harder to keep it and keep
Yeah.
it going.
Yeah.
It's not like we work less. I mean, I work harder now than I did before, but you know what? It's all worth it to me. So,
Snake for Memories. Patreon pays it for itself. Content, epic discounts. Facts.
I will say though, since we started doing the snake breeding, it doesn't feel like work. Like,
and that's great. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Ultra
and
male
I
to
have a
ultra male
full-time
makes
job.
normal.
I mean, and I do this, and it's
Yep.
like,
It's almost like like you can't wait to get home to go to your snakes. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
So-
I can't wait to go to work because work is my snakes. So that's
Right.
why I'm always here, right?
Right,
I get
yeah.
up in the morning and I'm out the door, you know?
Yeah.
I like this one here. It says
No, read Wise Guys. Ultra male to ultra male makes
ultra
it
normal to ultra normal makes a normal. Wise guys. I want Billy to give Solarzano_balls with a Z a shout out. So there you go, Judith.
Got it.
Solarzano_balls with a Z.
Go follow.
Go follow.
I'm switching seats.
Am I following you, Judith? I wonder if I'm even following. Let me do that right now. Let me just check. I probably am. I should be. And if not, I will be now.
I couldn't read the.
Oh, I'm not.
I couldn't read
But
the
now I
YouTube.
am. There you go. So I'm following you now.
That's better than a shout out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Moon over Miami. Billy hasn't responded to my DMs because I haven't sent one. Oh my God.
Dragon Soul, hi. We saw you at Tinley. Didn't get a chance to connect.
Oh,
with you.
Patrick. Yeah.
Dragon
Nice,
Soul.
nice. Shout
What's
out.
up?
That's
Big
my
shout
man
out.
Patrick. That's awesome.
Love it.
So jealous of you guys at Tinley.
Man, it was great. It was great.
Black Smoke Reptiles. What's up, my man? I love going home to my collection. Super awesome.
Absolutely.
Phil from P&K's Exotics. First thing I do every day when I get home is look at my snakes.
Richie Recessive just followed Judith.
Awesome.
Judith, you're coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. And Ryan Garcia followed also from Sailor Serpents. Give them a follow. Everybody.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what we should do. Everybody
Just
on
go
here, we
back
should
on
go.
it. Yeah, you got to go
follow
back
and,
in the
and
chat.
keep doing.
Yeah,
There's
without a
there's
doubt.
so many cool people on here,
Follow
and
each
there's
other.
so many silent sleepers.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Big
You know what I mean?
time.
There's so many,
You'd be
and that's the thing.
surprised when you
100%.
click on one of these links and seeing their collection.
It's
like,
crazy.
Holy.
And that's the thing. Everybody thinks that, the people on social media that
Right.
are out there, they're the only ones that are doing well.
Right.
There's people that don't even have social media, and they got
No.
collections that you fucking
Big
die
time.
for.
I talked to a
It's
couple
nuts.
people at Tinley.
100%.
And said, hey, what's your morph?
Oh, I don't
mark?
do
I'm
it.
not on morph mark.
Yeah.
You know,
And
I'm
it's,
only on Facebook
yeah.
or my
and
own
they have
website.
stuff that
They
you
have
could,
some
like, it's
insane,
wow. Yeah.
insane collections. Yeah.
So, people think
Crazy.
that social media is the key to
That's
everything.
true.
No, your animals are, and marketing is important, and customer service,
Right.
and your brand, and your passion, and treating this as a business. If this is a business for you, that's more important than anything else. Social media is just a tool
Right.
to expand that to reach more people.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a
Because
doubt.
here's the thing. I can use social media. Hey, I got the big social
Hey.
media platform and I have shit.
Right.
Why am I using social media? Doesn't put the animals or your creativity or your
Yeah.
brand. It doesn't do anything if you have nothing to show for it.
Right.
Work on priority first.
Yep.
And then use these tools of social media
Absolutely.
to, help grow.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey guys, look, I got 50,000 followers. Look at my wooden rack with one pastel and a normal in it. Who the fuck's gonna follow me? Why am I?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do something with it. Show something.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
And that's it. It's not gonna happen overnight.
No.
But guess what? If you start today, it's gonna come a hell of a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
fucking faster.
And trust me, time flies.
100%. And people
Time
don't realize
flies.
that.
Yeah, big
But
time.
it doesn't fly when you're doing it wrong, make mistakes.
That's true.
Not listening.
That's true.
And not putting the time in.
That's true.
Oh, this thing didn't eat. Oh, why
Right.
is that? Like, if you're failing, it seems like work and it's
Right.
not fun.
That's true.
If you put the work
I
in.
can't attest to that because I'm a student, so
Yeah.
I'm listening to everything. I'm soaking it up.
Yeah, which is good.
So yeah, definitely. If something's not working for you or not eating, you better reach out, ask questions.
Oh, and everyone hear that snapping? That's the bug zapper, the fly zapper.
Are those some
Molts.
dead tarantulas?
They're
right
not dead tarantulas. That's their shed, which is called a
the-
molt. So if you go grab that container.
now? Grab that box.
Pretty cool. Watch this. So here is.
Oh, yeah.
So watch. Ready? So here's what's crazy.
That's basically a spider shed.
Oh my god!
Looks like an actual spider. Those
I
are
had
called
no
perfect
idea.
sheds.
I didn't know spiders did that
They
too.
molt. Yeah, big time. Even the fangs. Look,
Yeah.
even the fangs on there. It's crazy.
That's like a snail coming out of the shell.
The amazing thing is,
Crazy, right?
how do they get it out perfect?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they lay on their back and
Yeah,
then.
just-
But here's the thing: if they're not hydrated enough, or you do something, or
if you mess with it?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
could actually get stuck and die
In the molt.
in the mold.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This alone could scare a lot of people.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I mean,
Put that on the airplane and make nobody sit next to me.
this thing looks like it's crawling
Yeah.
on the side of the cup.
No, it's
Hold on, where is it?
crazy.
It's just the way I put it in. It got caught hanging on.
Hanging on. Yeah,
Neat, eh?
Yeah.
big time.
Fascinating. I mean, it's still. I'm still a little creeped out by them, but you know
Right.
what? Learning about them and
Did
having.
you have
them,
an arachnophobia?
I wouldn't say right. It's just I mean, spiders on the wall or outside, no problem. But
Yeah,
hairy colored ones like that, like wow,
Especially
freaks me out.
with those big fangs.
Yeah, it freaks me out.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate the colors and where they're
I
from.
don't know where I heard it from. I was watching something and they were saying that tarantulas don't have a brain.
Really, I'm
Which
not
is
sure.
hard I couldn't. Yeah, like a jellyfish or something. They just
Interesting.
make their way around. I don't know where I heard that, so don't quote me.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, Richie's all in the house podcast. All in-house podcast guests have to eat a mold. Fucking, how do you come up with this
Hey.
shit, Chad?
Chad, I'm all over that, but there's a snake at the end of that.
Wow.
I get to pick a snake.
Desert Mojave morphs, benevolent reptiles, Elliot Perez, Gerald Taylor. Awesome. Look at everybody.
Yeah.
So cool. But no, I mean it's awesome. Isn't it a cool different type of way
This is
to it's
it is
it's-
interesting.
yeah.
Very, yeah.
And we just
I
talk
didn't know
about
what
stuff.
to expect. I mean,
Yeah.
it's great. And none of this was scripted, so. I
Yeah,
mean, this is
everything. Well, it's not.
great.
I mean, people are like if this is scripted, man, they suck. You got to hire some new producers or whatever the hell, writers for the show. No, we just give
this
it
is good
give it a
stuff.
go, right? We
Good
just
stuff.
read from
Yeah.
the chat and just talk,
Yeah.
shoot the shit.
No. Now
No
you need
pressure.
to incorporate like a call in. You should do like.
Oh, yeah, we
at
can
the
do
end of
that.
the show,
Oh, my
yeah.
God,
Oh,
that'd be
yeah,
so
Let
maybe.
somebody call in and
Like Kelsey Grammer did on Frasier.
Oh, that was an old. I remember that show.
exactly
Relationship advice.
do some call ins. That'd be pretty cool.
C&B Royals. Chad loves putting things in his mouth. That's why he came up with it. Did we show you the Chad Shrine?
No. Oh,
EAD Chad.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Has he been up here?
No, not yet.
Oh, Chad, you got to see it, man.
Yeah, he's
He's
got,
got a
his own
whole
shrine.
section for you. This is good.
Oh, here's a good question from Trevor and Nate from Nasty Morphs. What was your favorite animal here?
At Mutation Creation,
Yeah.
my favorite animal was a het.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the leopard monsoon het.
Leopard special yellow belly.
Yeah. Well, I
Het.
didn't want to tell him all that.
Double hat monsoon pied.
Yeah.
Mine was the visual.
I didn't want to tell
Which
him.
one? Yeah?
Just
Oh, yeah?
wanted to keep it.
I mean.
Yeah. The het monsoon was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it interacts different. I think the most crazy interaction with any genetic that I've seen so far is definitely leopard.
Yeah. No, it's
Nuts.
it's
It's unexplainable.
get on Morph and try to see if you can find one, man. It's unexplainable.
Yeah.
It's
I should post one. I think I posted it up on my Instagram.
Mindy Boyer, shout out. Thanks for the follow.
Oh, Timeless Morphs. Yeah.
We'll follow you back.
So, Main Squeeze Reptiles just followed Bomb Projects. Awesome.
I appreciate it.
Cool.
Definitely follow back.
No, it,
Appreciate the love and the hate.
so, raising pythons, do you have any recommendations and advice for shipping animals? Depending where you are, I highly recommend you use a service.
Right.
Like
Without
Ship
a
Your
doubt.
Reptiles.
Yeah. And they're really good. Ship Your Reptiles and Reptiles Express. They're
yep.
very good about if you're going to ship something on the website, you put in the zip code where it's going, they'll tell you yay or nay.
Yeah. Or, add a heat pack. Don't have a
Right.
heat
Yeah,
pack.
no, they'll
look
walk you
at that.
through everything.
Yeah, and
Don't try
follow
to,
instructions.
Don't try to just pack a snake and put it on UPS.
And there's a lot of, I even have
Yeah.
a video. I use Reptile Express here in Canada. And I've done a couple videos of how I shipped and how I
Right.
follow the instructions that they give me and how I package and,
Yeah.
how I tape it up and, label the box, which they provide.
Yeah. It's,
Highly recommend,
big time, big
watching
time.
videos and listening to the advice and instructions that the professionals give to you to follow.
Without
My
a doubt.
advice right now on that though is add insurance.
Insurance, yeah.
Add the insurance.
Oh,
like,
insurance is
don't
big.
ship without the insurance.
If you can.
If you, not only that, I mean, it's up to the buyer, but always suggest it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as the shipping, especially if you're sending something over $1,000. You know, it might not mean a lot to the person buying it, but just offer it anyway.
Ship with insurance and ship to the hub. It insures you.
Those
It
two,
insures the animal.
without a doubt.
you know.
Always. If not, I mean, if they insist on it, then it is what it is, but it's
So,
out of your hands.
Wise Guys Reptiles. Billy, what do you think about Austin saying that he thinks the monsoon is a codon? So there's a lot of people that have seen it and work with it, and you can tell. So if you
Right,
you
yeah.
have a het monsoon and you breed it to a normal, you can pick out the het monsoons
Without a doubt.
without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
With some genetics, pinstripe, spider, it's a little difficult, but when you have like, hey, half of them are, and you look,
Right.
oh, okay, there's
Yeah.
differences. Leopard,
I'm going to touch on that, too.
Okay, go ahead.
As far as they're thinking that's a codon.
I mean,
And
it's
And I'll lean on it with a
Like
using,
Hepide.
using a different morph.
Yeah.
No, Mandarin.
okay.
So now I think people are trying to say that Mandarin is a recessive. And the visual Mandarins that you see are just like the monsoon markers. They're so strong that you're able to pick out, okay, that's Mandarin, that's not.
Yeah.
But the super form of the Mandarin does look hypo.
Okay.
So it's almost similar, you know,
Yeah,
in
it
that regard.
depends,
yeah,
you know.
I think it's just carrying a super
Same
strong
thing. Like,
marker.
here's a pied. Here's a
Right, right,
here's a het
yeah.
pied. Here's a normal.
Yep,
You can obviously tell the three apart.
without a doubt. Without a doubt.
I feel very strongly, and I,
Without a doubt.
I'm not just saying this because I'm in the project and I've done it. Like, here's the thing: I'm in the project and I'm sitting here going, oh, you know, I'm not going to change the name. I'm not going to change what it is.
Right, yeah.
You know, I have no say in it. I have
Yeah.
a lot of it. I like the project. I love it. I'm going to continue to do it.
Yeah.
And when I make an animal, it's 100% het.
Right.
When I make 66% hets, I sell them as 66% hets and 50% hets. But I'll tell you that I'm pretty damn sure
Right.
that is
Oh,
going to prove. And
and
when
that-
I do, and if I'm wrong, I've sold, there's a few people on here that I've sold animals to. And I'm like,
Right.
hey, it's a 66% het. But I'm going to sell it to you with an inflation because I know it's going to prove
Right,
out.
right.
And if it doesn't, I'm going to give you this much back.
You hear this, people?
I'm not confident.
No. Yeah. No,
I'm
this
not
guy,
confident.
He's good.
But I'm
He's
not
good.
going to sell an animal as 100% het if it's a 66% het. I will sell it as a 66% het, but I'm going to inflate it. And if it doesn't prove out, I'll give you, you know, a certain amount where you would have
Without
paid
a
anyways.
doubt. Berglund Reptile, super chat.
Hey, Billy. Hey, Bomb. Scrubbing Tubbs watching the cast. Wade, that mahogany pied I got from you. Billy, she's over 1,000 grams. Thanks for the inspiration.
Nice.
I love to hear that,
Nice.
man. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I might
She'll
need
be
one of
breeding
those
for you
babies.
next year. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Super happy, man. Super happy. I love that.
Big
I love
time.
when people, you know, there's a few people that actually messaged me and say, hey, you know, your females, well, even Mike yesterday,
Right, yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Insane clown pythons. Hey, that
Right.
animal I got from you is 1,200 grams. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy fuck, awesome. I love it. You know why? Because you make something, you create life. It's amazing. The
Yeah.
genetics are awesome. You pass
It's
it on to
quality.
someone else.
Quality.
And it's doing what they were supposed to do.
Right.
And it's awesome feeling. And now
Right.
they're going to make amazing and take it on their own path, their own direction.
Absolutely.
It's awesome. I mean, it's such a great feeling knowing that, you know, other people are loving the
yeah.
animals and it's almost ready to do what
Right.
they want to do and take it into their own direction.
Yeah,
It's such an
without a
awesome
doubt.
feeling. So, Seraph and Serpents, nothing but love and respect to Bomb Projects.
Appreciate it. Big
So-
shout out.
Yeah, at the beginning, I was really, I just wanted to buy big adult females, but now I love buying the littles, and it's like cool to watch them grow.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
a big difference, right? So you know how first
HD
like
reptiles.
let me get into the big stuff. Let me get
Yeah.
because you know you save
We're
that
trying
time.
to prove it out now.
But what's great is having those animals and watching them grow, and it like time flies.
Oh.
Time-
Like holy shit!
Yeah.
Like I remember when I got you,
No,
it was
you,
so
yeah,
small.
when
and
you
it-
get a sub 100-gram snake and you think, oh my God.
This is forever.
Yeah, this is forever.
well, you know what it is forever when you have nothing else. But now that you're at that stage where you have stuff
Right.
happening in
Yeah,
between,
you open a tub,
that
you're
time
like,
flies.
damn,
Yeah.
Then you put it on a
1,200 grams,
scale,
you're
you're
like,
like, what the hell?
But when you go out and buy 30 animals that are 100 grams,
Right.
150 grams, and now you're waiting,
Right.
that's fucking time. Time doesn't fly as fast as you want. You know,
That's
but when
true.
you have those different
when you have a bunch
stages,
of different stuff.
yeah, you know, your mind gets taken
Right.
away. It's like, oh my God,
Absolutely.
I got a clutch.
Well, you just
Woo!
open it, feed it,
Yeah.
look at it from time to time, clean it. You're not really paying attention.
Yeah.
Well, you should be taking pictures and uploading to your Instagram and social media
Absolutely.
platforms and
Absolutely.
creating,
Yeah.
some buzz for you and sharing your awesome stuff with other people.
Yeah, at the beginning, we were so excited for any of our Norwegian clutches or any of our, like the rats, right?
Yeah.
Or any of the one egg,
The
you know,
rats.
whatever. And now it's
Big
like,
time.
it's just, it's snowballed from, you know, rats to snakes to eggs to babies
Yeah,
to.
if you have, I say if you have more than 20 snakes, you need to start breeding your own rats. Big time. Do it.
Yeah, I
Trust
mean,
me.
that's one thing that,
And we had a conversation earlier about that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very important, especially high-end animals. If you're breeding high-end snakes, you want to give them high-end food.
correct.
Yeah, don't just buy,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
I mean, you
rats
know
from
what?
PetSmart.
Yeah,
They're
and the
giving
thing
them dog
is,
food
is,
and
is
stuff,
you know,
yeah.
people feeding dog food and stuff, which
Right,
it's
yeah.
food. You know, they're eating it, they're surviving, but
Exactly.
you know, too high in fat, not enough protein and stuff, or it's got too much stuff.
no
It's
calcium
got
or-
stuff
yeah.
that's made for a dog.
True,
It's a different species of animal,
no doubt.
and you know what? It's eating, sure, you know, and it's living, but is it getting the exact
Right.
things that it needs?
No,
Is it getting
that's
too
right.
much fat and fillers that's
Right.
going into your snake
Absolutely.
that doesn't need any of it?
Well,
and,
you touched on it too, about the supplements in the water.
yep.
Yeah.
There's all different types
all
of
kind of
things you
stuff,
can
yeah.
you can do to
Yeah.
make everything better. You know,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
so I mean, there's
That's
so
a game
much.
changer for us.
100%.
Can't wait to try it.
There's so many things that we can do,
time.
or at least I'm willing to try to see, because if it affects my animal's health, breeding, and
Yeah.
if it does anything better for them,
Right.
why would I sit here and say, that's not going to
Well,
work?
you told it. I mean, you can see the difference.
Yeah.
It's all the way from the rat to the snake. You can see the difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's so much that we think that, is adequate for the animal.
Yeah.
And up to this point, yes. But now with knowledge, knowing that, hey, there's better things that we can do for these animals.
Right.
Why would you not want to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little bit more time. Oh, it's a little bit more
You
money.
can't look at it like that.
Well, fuck it. I mean, if it is a little bit more time and a little
Even
bit
if
more
it's
money,
your pet,
and it
you would
is,
want the
you still
best.
want the best.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's
absolutely.
why I keep
Absolutely.
doing things.
Yeah.
We got a shout out to Jeff over there at 818. for our
818?
Oh, big time.
818.
Yeah.
Jeff is our
818.
guy. We love
Well,
Jeff.
not just Jeff.
Okay.
Bob Gunther, too, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Both
But,
of them. That's another, team.
but we see Jeff weekly.
Oh,
and,
that's
you know,
my guy.
Jeff brings us fresh fish from
Flip-flop
every.
Jeff.
Yeah, flip flop Jeff.
I don't
brings
care
us
if it's snowing. He got on flip-flops and shorts.
fresh catch every week from his
Without a
fishing
doubt.
trips.
Without a doubt. 818. Where you at? I'm
Brian
reading
Bodie,
wrong.
I am the
It says-
world's worst IG uploader. Hey, man, at least you own it.
Hey, listen,
You know?
Brian, oatmeal's better than no meal.
Yep.
Anything's better than nothing.
But
Keep
that's a
uploading.
full-time fucking job, though,
Right?
man.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, let's do this. Big man. Actually, I can just do this. Hold on.
Yeah, I couldn't see
Yeah, let me-
the Instagram feed behind his big head. That's gonna move over here.
Yeah.
A lot of jokes out here today, guys.
So, yeah, but that's a lot of people that are actually getting in, and that's another thing too is, breeding animals, whether they're rodents or snakes or anything. There's always a better way and more stuff to learn about doing it.
Yeah.
And, a lot of people are now saying, hey, you know what, I'm getting into the breeding of animals.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
let me
Big
get
time.
into rodents too.
You have to.
And
You
it's
have to.
great. I mean, for me to get into it now, it's I'm trying to work it in and buy into
Right.
a business that's going to be doing it.
Right.
But it is definitely something that,
Trust
you
me.
don't get this big and then start.
It's
'cause
even more
crazy.
satisfying for me, for us.
Knowing that you have the
Well,
supply,
just to see
what
where
it's
it come
eating.
from.
And,
Yeah. I know what those rats have been
Yep.
fed. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no question.
And
even
you
the
will
one-
see a difference. If
and
you
our
go
s-
buy from 4 different
Well,
suppliers,
that's the thing, too.
you
Like-
will see a huge difference.
Like D said, another shout out to 818.
818, yeah.
Yeah. We don't make enough now. Hopefully we will, but, they give us quality. And you could tell the difference. We bought
100%, and you will see it. And you know,
And Ryan
Yeah.
from Smitty Serpents. He
Smitty
got some
Serpents.
quality. He got some quality rodents too.
Oh, these are big rats.
Yeah. Yeah. If you got retics, he's got some colossals.
Yeah. His smalls are mediums. His mediums are extra large.
Without a doubt.
that's awesome.
And Mike, insane. He's got he holds back. Mike is a
Hoarder of rats too.
No, without a doubt. The rats that he breeds.
Oh, he breeds for genetics.
Trust me,
His
he's
rats.
holding back the best of the litter. He's holding them back. I got to breed these back. I mean, he's got
Yeah,
some
but that's a
exotic
good way to do
colors,
it too,
exotic
right?
coats, yeah.
Hey, Jason, Morph Mixology in the house. What's
What
up?
up?
What's up,
Shout
Python
out, Jason.
peeps?
Morph Mixology, great podcast too. Follow that guy.
Yeah, awesome stuff. But yeah, but it's
Use bounce dryer sheets on your
on your fans, lowers dust and adds fragrance.
Okay.
So that's
See,
you know,
another tip.
so you know what? So Blackheart Exotics, fellow Canadian,
Okay.
I'm gonna look them up right now.
lucky to join us here on Turkey Day,
Exactly.
and he is a rat breeder also.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
and
Yeah.
you know, he's in I think it's Southern Ontario, and he does this. And I've been to his place.
That's great.
When I was
The dryer
looking into
sheet
stuff,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I was trying to say, hey, you know what, I wanted to get into this and stuff.
Not only that, that acts
yeah.
as a great filter.
That's what he was saying. Yeah,
Right,
you know,
yeah.
I mean, yeah,
No,
and
I
he
just-
has a
I'm
pretty
thinking of
big.
it, yeah.
He has a pretty big place.
Hell yeah.
And it's filled.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, you see him on his things where he'll actually have one of the rats on his shoulders. He's got like, I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, they're awesome.
I
So
love it. Yeah.
you know, but he's one of those guys that's probably, you know, can't produce enough. You know, I mean, it's
Right,
like everyone
yeah.
else.
I'm telling you,
you can't produce
make
enough.
It's-
So,
it's crazy.
but yeah, shout out to you know, my fellow Canadian, my
Blackheart
man.
Exotics.
Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you.
We were already following you, so
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Am I going to hit up any of the big U.S. shows next year? Yeah, I'm definitely looking at doing that. One of my main things is getting back into Europe. I want to go to Ham. I usually do that in December.
Yeah.
You know, it's just awesome for Christmas and that in Germany. And,
Right.
you know, they have a lot of festive stuff in the cities.
Okay.
So it's really cool. I love Germany.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
If you're
And
in
bees
Amsterdam,
have German.
I am half German.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Natürlich. That means naturally.
Naturally?
In German.
Now,
Subtle flex.
I'm definitely going to go to UK. So when I was in Colombia, we came back early from our trip, March the 13th, because
Yeah.
they were basically like COVID hit. You know, they're locking things. If you're not back, you're not coming in our country.
Right.
What the fuck? So we got back home soon.
Hightailed out of there.
Yeah. And, you know, the 3 weeks later, I was supposed to fly out to the UK to go see Gavin and,
Oh,
and a
right.
few of the other
Yeah.
big breeders, and then
Yeah.
do the Doncaster show, make an appearance, and it was going to be awesome. And then, of course, you know, fuck, you couldn't get anywhere, you know. By the
That's
time April,
balls to you, right?
balls to you, Gavin. Yeah.
Shout out Gavin.
And Paul from Urban Constrictors,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
know, I was trying to, you know, do my thing over there and you know, go out there. And I've never been to the UK, so it'd be huge for me to go out there, because
Right.
that's basically some of my heritage, and just
Yeah.
meet all the awesome people.
Oh, that was a great video. Go back and find that.
Which one?
When you
Oh,
guys
the-
were finding out your heads.
Yeah, the
That was hilarious.
a lion. I think I'm head African.
Yeah, he's
Oh
head
my God.
African.
Like, Jesus.
It's hilarious.
But yeah, so I
Love
wanted
it.
to go out there. That was shut down. So that's one of my main things, is to go, you know, into the UK next year.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you know, Pomona, Arlington,
Oh, you got to
Tinley.
do Pomona.
Yeah.
That's
so.
nuts. It's nuts.
We're going to go to the Houghton show in December.
Yeah. So all you
5th.
European people
Oh,
on
are
this
you?
live
Yeah.
will be out there.
So if you ever
us
want to
up.
go to the Snake Day in Houghton,
Mm-hmm.
in October, the only thing is that I think it's the same time as Tinley. It is.
Right,
It is
yeah.
the
It was
same
it was
weekend.
So
the same
that's
day.
why
Yeah.
a few years ago I didn't come to Tinley, is because if you go,
Mm-hmm.
Verona show in Italy, and Italy is beautiful.
Right.
And the Verona show is,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Dave Kaufman said, "Hey man, you went to there." I'm like, "Yeah, you got to go." And he went. And he's like, "Dude, holy fuck, this amazing! Yeah, it is an amazing venue."
Yeah.
And being in Italy, in Verona, and then we went.
Can't go
all over.
wrong.
Yeah, so we went for about 3 weeks. We went around Italy,
Mm-hmm.
did the Verona show, and then a week later, the following Sunday or Saturday, is the Houghton show, the Snake Day.
Oh,
So it's like,
perfect.
oh, cool. So we
Right.
had, 4 or 5 days to go in, get into Amsterdam, and,
Yeah.
go. Yeah, and then it was just awesome. Then we flew,
Right.
back out of Amsterdam.
Yeah.
But it was such an awesome. But 2 weeks going to 2 different countries and,
Oh.
and 2 different. It's super
It
awesome.
is, yeah.
So if you can do that in
Shout
October,
out Dave Kaufman too.
yeah, if you can do that, it's a good 2 week week to 2 week or 10-day holiday. You're just going from
Right.
Italy to
Right.
Amsterdam and doing both 2 awesome shows.
Right.
So
Oh, that's good.
It's pretty neat.
Good stuff.
oh, you were at Snake Day in Houghton yesterday. Crazy ball python
And
genetics, awesome.
How was it?
Nice.
It's always awesome. Snake Day is cool. So imagine Tinley
Yeah.
with just snakes, no other reptiles.
No other reptile.
Okay, and then there's a
Yeah.
room, just hots, cobras, gaboon
What?
vipers. Yeah.
Wow.
So imagine a big room
Right.
just with hots.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So cobras,
Definitely, yeah.
gaboon vipers, pit vipers. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy fuck,
That's
pretty
crazy.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that.
It's crazy, and it's called Snake Day because everything in the whole venue is just snakes. No
Yeah.
That's gonna be
geckos,
cool.
no
Yeah, yeah,
leopards,
no
no.
leopards,
It's
none of
that's
that.
why it's called
Yeah.
Snake Day, and it's pretty
I love
friggin'
it.
cool, man.
I love it.
Definitely want to go back. Definitely want to
Everybody
go back.
should go. It was really
So-
cool. Cities suck, but Amsterdam
Is the exception. Super chill.
No, I think are they talking about the CITES?
No, cities.
Oh, is it CITES?
Well, I think they're talking about, for the snakes, like to import or export.
Ah.
Oh
okay.
yeah, well it everybody needs it, CITES,
Yeah.
but yep, yes, the whole thing, cobras, everything. Yep,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Crazy.
You know,
Yeah, we gotta
first time
look
I've
at
ever
that.
seen a gaboon viper in person. Like it's fucking nuts. It's
Wait.
awesome.
Well, the
Wait,
first
scroll up. What
first
does that
time I
say?
ever saw
What,
porcupine
Antoine?
yesterday.
Triple head VPI exantic clown pods.
Are piping.
Are
Pipping.
They're pipping, yeah. Just posted on my IG.
Need an
Well,
extra
let's
P in
check it
there,
out.
boy.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah.
lock one of those up. Without a
Okay,
doubt.
Antoine, we're looking out. Let's see.
Antoine,
High desert.
doing big things, big guy. Super nice dude, too.
Yeah, that's nice, but my Enchi Blade triple het MJ Exanthic clown pieds probably be nicer.
I just posted
Yeah.
it on my
Yeah.
Oh. This? That's his last post.
No, that's not it. Oh, he says it's pipping.
Yeah, and he says, I just posted on my IG.
Oh, is that a story? Try a story.
No, it's just. It's not. It hasn't reached Canada yet.
Yeah, what the hell? It's not, dude.
The
not out yet.
internet's. I don't know. We looked.
Oh, has a ringer and looks DG. Okay, hold on a second.
Was it this one?
That is it.
Oh, yeah. We see it.
Triple het. Hold on a second. It looks DG.
Oh, yeah.
So how the hell can you have that? Doesn't look like a normal.
No.
I know hets have influence, but not like that, bro.
That's
You got
that's
some.
a good looking head.
I mean, wow. You sure there's no like something like I don't know. That's weird. Congrats, though, man. Sick. Hope you're female heavy too, bud. Fuck. I think I was. I don't know what I got in my clutch. I think I only got 2 Enchies.
But you do MJ, right?
MJ Exanthic
Yeah.
to an Enchi Blade
No, I'm
Clown.
saying all of your exantic is MJ.
No, MJ Exanthic is only in my pied. Now
Okay.
I'm getting it into other, clowns
Okay.
and stuff.
Right.
Everything else I work with is VPI.
Right.
So
And none of that's interchangeable, huh?
yeah,
None
they're
of
not compatible at all.
That's
no,
crazy.
It really
Yeah.
yeah. So
Crazy.
High Desert Python, shout out. Look at the screen. It's a room full of hots. Oh my God! Looking at the screen, it's a room full of hots. Oh my God!
You know what? You are correct, Antoine. You are seriously correct.
Him and his. Oh my God! Oh,
Ready to go
Foster
back
from
to
Genetic
Scotland.
Intuition, another Canadian on Turkey Day, popping in to say hi.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So,
Big time. We
So-
whiffed on our sunset clutch, but only one normal, so that's cool, I guess.
oh, you whiffed on it, eh? That sucks.
Was it head to head?
Three
Wise
hotties in
guys.
the room.
3 hotties.
Jeez.
One hottie and 2 old men.
Does antibacterial hand sanitizer also kill mites? I'm not sure on that. I don't know.
Good question.
I don't know, but I don't think I'd want to put a lot of antibacterial because it has alcohol inside. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's good for a snake or not. Putting it directly on, I'm not really sure. I would just use the stuff that most people use, like Preventamite. A lot of people use. I don't. I don't like aerosols. I prefer. I prefer.
I use ivermectin.
Nix. Yeah, ivermectin. You know, as long as it's dosed properly.
Right, yeah.
We use Nix.
Definitely not straight out the bottle.
Yeah. We use Nix watered down, and we have a way to do it. There's so many different ways. Before you do any of that, I would definitely look into it and get some experience.
Oh, without a doubt.
Ask questions and see.
Not only that, watch a video on how to.
Correct.
So many people just go directly and spray down the snake. You don't want to do that.
But, yeah. So high desert pythons, clown pied types, VPI exanthic. Yeah, triple X, man. Fuck, that looks.
They look good.
Yeah. Congrats. Like I said, hope you're female heavy, man. Female heavy would be awesome.
That looks good.
Yeah, look at that thing. It's so
Soak
creamy
your
looking.
snakes. C&B Royals.
Yeah, soak your snake too. But you also want to make sure.
Just warm water?
Yeah, people do water, and warm water.
No Dawn soap. I heard a drop of
Dawn's,
Dawn.
Yeah, I like using Nix. The thing is what you want to do is you soak your snake. It'll kill the live ones. You want to get the eggs.
Right.
That's the killer.
Yeah.
You
get all the adults off, and 2 weeks
And then
later,
put
Yeah,
them on
it's
paper
10
towels.
times more. Yeah.
they're back.
Corey Benecki, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving for all you Canadians dealing with an escape AS. Oh my God.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, you want to get that ASF.
Good luck with that.
Put the traps next to the wall.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those are some fast fuckers.
Yep. And they chew like they,
Right.
you know where they've
They
been.
got strong jaws.
You know where they've been, man. You'll find the trail.
Themselves and tearing up shit.
They'll eat everything. Nerf gun, bullets.
Front
eat
line.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of Frontline too.
Frontline is great.
I've never
But
used
you-
it, but
nah,
I've
you-
heard of it.
I mean, you only need a little. It goes a long way. Spray it on a rubber glove and wipe your snake down.
That's toxic. That's
Yeah. Extremely.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of different,
Red X, yeah.
a bunch of different ways and things people will have access to, people can use.
Ryan Robinson, I'd rather have an escaped ASF than an escaped ball python.
That's KPOPython.
Oh, yeah. We've had a few of those.
True. True. You're not finding a snake until he wants to be found.
Oh, no. We found one in our bathroom drawer once.
No,
A snake?
Yeah, it was missing. And I was like, I need you to find it. I've been
How
looking
long
for 2 days.
after you find it?
2 days.
Oh, that's not bad.
But
Yeah.
it had crawled up, like behind the cabinet, inside the drawer. And I
Yeah,
was like,
it's amazing how.
Where'd they go?
Yeah. So
Crazy.
a long time ago, I'm probably about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I had a 1,000-gram female escape.
wow.
I'm like, wow, I couldn't find it. A week later, okay, I'm watching TV. Okay.
Don't tell me.
No, I'm watching TV,
Yeah.
and there's the fireplace on the wall at the old house.
Right.
TV's here, fireplace in the middle, and I had a mirror
Yeah.
that I didn't hang. I sort of, had it
draped
on the mantle, so it was
don't
hanging
tell
on. No, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it, and I look, and you can
The
see
mirror's
the mirror's
moving.
shaking. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Earthquake.
the fuck? And I'm like,
Yeah. California.
I'm like this, and I'm like, what the hell? And you can see it. I'm like, hold on a second. So I'm standing in front of it. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Nothing. The fireplace isn't on. There's no
Right.
banging, nothing. I'm like, what the hell? I see it do it again. I'm like, whoa! I'm tripping out. I'm like, what the hell?
There's a
So
ghost.
I go look behind it. There's the fucking snake. So
How did it get up?
climbed up the? I
Yeah.
guess the brick. And
then-
it got
yeah.
behind on the mantle. Behind. Like,
Crazy.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I was like a week or so later. I didn't like the last thing I expected because it wasn't like, oh, that's
You're
a
not
snake.
going to look on the mantle.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
behind the. I'm like,
Right.
what the hell? How does it get
Yeah.
there? And guess
No,
what?
it's
The
crazy.
snakes were in the basement, so it crawled up the stairs,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't have had the door open. Crawled underneath. Like, I don't know how they do what they do,
Yeah.
but they do.
Escape artist.
It's
No doubt.
freaking them, and that was a long time ago. And it
No
was
doubt.
like a 800, 900,000 gram female.
Wow.
So weird, but
Bomb Projects. We're in Cali. Where you guys located? We're in the Valley.
Where is that?
Eagle Rock, Pasadena area.
We're in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Hit us up. Definitely.
Antoine, When it comes to mites, there's 3 situations when it comes to large collections. People that have mites now, people that had mites, and liars.
And the liars. Those
Yep.
are facts.
Yep.
Those are facts. Without
And
a
that's the
doubt.
funny thing, too, is, mites is something once you get, you never, ever want to have them again.
Yeah, no. It's crazy.
You never do.
Crazy.
And you do everything in your power to be on it, do
Yeah.
what you got to do.
Once you're proactive, when you
100%.
understand how- you won't have them again. But
Yep.
like you said, when you get them, it's like,
Yep.
holy shit.
See, and that's the
But
thing. Like,
you got to be proactive and like put everyone on paper towels and look like with a magnet.
spray the rack, do it, but you can't just do it for 3 weeks. Oh, I
No.
haven't seen anything. You got to
Exactly.
do it for months.
Like you said, those fucking babies, man.
Yeah, you got to do it for months.
Yeah.
And you got to keep at it. Oh, I got so much work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Without a
but you know
doubt.
what's more work? When they fucking come back and they're
Right.
over controlled. And now you got to do it longer and more and even worse.
Yeah.
Learn the first time.
Yeah, when
Without
we
a
had
doubt.
them, we came home, we were stripping, taking all our clothes off. Like didn't want to go into the house thinking, maybe we could touch a
Ryan
baby
Robinson,
with
I
it.
got a snake who escaped. Still looking for him. Been a few days now.
Wow.
Yeah, he'll surface.
Yep. Look where there's heat. Like
Yeah.
anything where there's like a heater, like, a fridge.
Oh, right.
They have a motor, washer and dryer, anywhere where
Or
there's
put
like
a heat pad in the middle of the room
Yeah, that could,
and turn the AC on. Freeze his ass to the center.
freeze his ass to he'll,
Yeah. Turn the
thermal
AC
regulate right to that heat
Exactly.
pad.
Turn the AC to sub-zero and put a heat pad in the center of the room.
Who said proactive?
Who said proactive? You can't use that, you crazies. That's acne cream.
No, not use proactive.
No, be proactive.
When
Be
you're proactive.
Dumb.
Jesus.
Antoine.
Wow.
Proactive. This is not a proactive commercial.
I love it. Funny.
You got to be prepared, not
Yeah.
preparation H.
Yeah, use preparation H. That works.
Shit.
Every 2
But-
weeks. What did it say? What did Wise Guy say?
Every 2 weeks, I spray them, even if you don't see any.
Yeah,
I don't
facts.
spray for them.
Facts. That'll definitely keep
Yeah,
them away.
that you can. I mean, I know people that do like every 3-4 month a preventative thing.
Right.
It's just like that's a lot of work,
It is, big time.
So, but
Put a heat mat in the tub.
of water next to the middle.
Oh, this is to
of the
find that
room.
that missing snake.
Missing snake.
Yeah. I had a snake MIA for a month once. She was in a rack behind the bin. Yeah.
Wow, how to break the wall. Oh, how to break the sink to get the snake. Damn. Yeah.
Our crystal head monsoon. Baby escaped in the sinkhole. Ugh.
You know what the worst part is? Is when one snake gets out and then pushes 4 or 5 other bins out, and then
if
they
they
get like,
behind the bins, yeah, it's
motherfucker.
over.
you.
It's over.
It sucks. It happens, you
Yeah,
know.
it's
One
over.
gets out and says, "Hey guys, party time."
Yeah.
Lets the other 4 or 5 out. Fuck. And then you always
See?
find like 4, and there's always one.
There's
Like,
one.
where the hell's the rest?
Always
You know.
one. Always one. The one you don't want,
Preparation H is good for bags under your eyes. What?
I have
You
heard
know,
that.
over my
I'm not
head.
looking for beauty marks. Beauty.
Yeah.
Tips.
I've
tips,
heard that
but
too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to. Isn't preparation? That's for your butt, right?
It is.
Yeah.
I don't want to put it.
Hemorrhoids.
Yeah, I don't want to put anything that's
Just throw
made
it up
for
there.
my butt on my
On my
eyes,
eye.
on my face.
But it reduces the glands,
Inflammation.
the inflammation. Yeah.
Yeah, so if I see you a week later, I'm gonna go, "Hey man, you just had butt juice or butt cream on your
No,
face."
you're not telling anybody. You just hope you show up
but
like,
no,
"Oh,
but
you're looking younger."
Yeah, you're looking younger. You put
Billy,
that
you're
butt,
looking
you
younger.
put that butt stuff on your face.
That's
You
our
were using
secret.
preparation H.
Oh shit! Isn't that what people do cucumbers and shit for?
In the 80s. Now
Yeah.
they use preparation H.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Who thought of that? Like, you know what? I'm sick of putting
Who tried
cucumbers. I'm sick of putting cucumbers on my eyelids. Why don't I take this shit I put on my ass? Let's see what that does. Like, what are they gonna do next?
There's a lot of
That's fucked up.
home
It really
remedies
is.
you think, how the hell did they come up with
I
that?
don't get it. It's just
Yeah.
pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, this stuff works wonders on my ass. Let me put it on my face. Like, Jesus Christ. My nipples get sore. Let me put that on my nipple. Like, what the fuck, people? I don't get it. But yeah, it's strange how people do things. Like, you know?
Look at saffron. But does it prevent pink eye?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
We're not sure.
Ah, Seraphim. Paul.
Let us know.
That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
Funny.
So, Billy, what kind of project that you're not involved in now are you like curious about? Interested in, like?
Anything spark your interest?
Yeah.
You
There's,
don't have. You saw and you were like, wow.
There's a lot of stuff that I like. I just don't know if I'll ever work with it. At least at this point. I think I really want to, because that's the thing. I mean, it's hard because there's so much new stuff out there and stuff that's up and coming and starting to make a name because people put the work in and said, hey, remember this? Look what I did. Now look this. It's like, wow, okay, this is really awesome. I think at my stage, I have so many projects, and I recommend this to people on Patreon when I look at their list. And it's not like I tell you guys and I don't do it myself.
Right.
Clown Pied, Ultramel Clown.
Yeah.
There's stuff like that I love the space.
Right.
I'm in the space. This is all I can do.
Right.
But I want to do this, and this.
Right.
So instead of me taking, and here's the thing which is great, and people say, oh, you got to get into all these different things to be something. If you just work with Clown, Pied, and Ghost, in 20 years, you could never, even combining them and making double hets and double visuals and triple visuals and all that, you could never make every combo ever by yourself.
That's facts.
You couldn't. Oh my God, did you see what Hurricane did? Now you got to get that in, raise it up, get it into the double and the triple. And there's no way. So instead of me trying to, I want to take my Clown Pied, which I have some bangers already. And I mean, I did really well with it this year. I got some stuff growing up.
Yeah.
I've got triple visual, I'm also taking the, one thing that I really went heavy on this year, Ultramel Pied to Cryptic Male. That's going to go into stuff, even into my Clown. So I'm going to get Krypton, Desert Ghost, Pied, Kryptons, visuals with Leopard and all the other stuff that I have raising up. Yeah. Now, how do I get OD into that? So instead of me trying to, let me work on a new thing here, let me take what I've got now and like,
just
Clown Pied is look at all the Clown Pied, look at the space. As soon as it goes up, it's gone. Yeah. It's high dollar value because of the demand. There's no supply.
Yep.
You're seeing the shit that we're selling. Like there's stuff that people are selling. You got it like Corey DeLong, you met him.
Yeah.
And, we had him on the show.
Yeah.
He just hit us. I think it was my shout out of the week, pick of the week.
Shout out to Corey, too.
Corey DeLong, CD Constriction.
Solid
Constrictors. Guy. He just did a super entry Clown Pied. Holy fuck. Right. Now take that and add Orange Dream and Yellow Belly. Right. Well, it could take 2-3 years to do that, but that's a fucking animal that you're going to want to have. Like, wow.
Right.
And I sat there and
Clown
said,
Pied is definitely like a minimum.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there going like, hey, how long could it take me to make that animal? Fuck, if I start today, I might be able to make it with one of my animals in 2 years from now. I'm not set up really well in it. And that's a space I like. Right. Ultramel Clown. Yeah. I've got a lot of stuff growing up. I just bought a leopard Ultramel Clown male, and I got an Ultramel Heck Clown female, and I got some other pieces. And I love that project. I'm weak in it. Right. Where's your Hurricane? Where's your Stranger? Where's your Enchi? I don't got it. Well, fuck, instead of me getting into a new gene, I'm going to fucking, the projects that I love, I want more of and better of it. Right. I don't want to sit there and in 5 years, oh my God, look, I made Clown Pieds. Yeah. Fuck that, I want to make Clown Pieds, this Clown Pied, this. I want to make 30, 40 Clown Pieds and then Clown Pied hit this, Clown Pied hit that. Crazy stuff. Yeah. So instead of me, and this is great advice, people, I'm doing it myself. Take what you love, the space you like, and get extra genetics and take it to different levels. Yeah, because you can want everything and be into everything, but I guarantee you, look at Justin, look at Ozzy, look at look at the big guys, look at Will Banks. Yeah. Well, he's in a lot, but look at Bailey. Mark Bailey.
Yeah.
And look, they don't have.
Shout out Mark.
Yeah, they don't have like this. But what they do have, holy shit, they got like you know what I mean? Yeah. They're taking it to different levels.
You're right.
Hi, do you have this? No, I don't have that. Hey, Justin, do you have any Xanthic? No, I don't have any Xanthic. Hey, I don't have any of that. Right. There's a reason why, because they would rather keep what they love and what they work and keep growing it to a different level. Yeah.
That's fact.
Could they go and get 30 or 40 other different genes to work with? Of course they can. I can afford it, but do Ozzy, I want it?
Just when you think OD is dead, Ozzy comes with another OD combo. Yeah, that's facts. True.
And then look, they don't have. Hey, do you have? No, I don't have any of that. I don't have any of that. I don't have any of that. But what do you have? I have this, and here's my list. Holy fuck, this guy's got like 36 different clowns for sale. Holy fuck. What? How do you even get that?
Yeah.
Because he put himself in that space.
Without a
and I
doubt.
highly recommend doing that.
Without a doubt.
You know? But yeah, there's so much stuff that's like, oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, look at that. Like, it's just like, you know, you can reach and
You
grab
can get
all you
overwhelmed
want.
quick.
You know, especially getting new into this, and if money's an object,
Right.
you don't want to spend the money that you don't have a lot of into something that you need a lot more of.
Yeah.
You'd rather, and this is what I tell everybody on Patreon, they send me their list, I look at it, I'm like, listen, you got 30 different projects. You know, 5 of them are okay, the other ones are straggling. Like, I got a 1-to-1,
Right.
you know, or a het-to-het.
Yeah.
That's not really a project. Why do you have that? Like, you know what? And I suggest, you know what? Pick 5, 6, 7 that you really want to work with.
Yep.
Drop the other 11, 12, 13, 20, whatever it is. Sell it off, reinvest to make that even better, or make some of it better, and then now you start another one solid.
Right.
And then you keep doing that, and you build solid structures.
Yep.
Eventually, let me add 1 or 2.
We need to take that advice because we got a lot of projects that
100%. And you guys should send me your list anyways,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
To look
Right.
at. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm getting through, you know, a few a week. But I'm gonna crack on that, you know, very shortly too, and get caught up on that, and then go to some of the lower tiers. But Will Morose from Royal Canadian Reptiles,
Yeah.
same thing. He's got like crazy stuff. Has no Ultramel, has no this, has no VPI, has no this, has no this.
He's adding some nice DG stuff. Right now.
100%. But
Yeah.
you know what? What he says, he's like, you know, every year or two, I'd like to add 1 or 2 genetics into my collection
Right.
that are already working.
Right.
So if he's into clown and DG and pied and he wants to get Ultramel, I guarantee you he's getting an Ultramel pied, Ultramel clown,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So now it works, not like, oh, let me start Ultramel and start a
Right.
whole new thing.
Yeah.
And then leave this, you know, it combines. And I'm sure you can go, oh, let me get this, and buy 30, 40 different genes. But you
Right.
know what? If it doesn't, like, it's calculated and structured.
Right.
Believe me, that is the best way to do it. You know? Because whatever you
Facts.
spend, and let me go get this new stuff. Well, this is lacking now. It's only as good as what you got now.
Yeah.
But if I get something else to make it better, guess what? This is keep evolving.
Right.
Why start something new and leave this sort of at bay?
Yeah.
If you can do both, then that's what I suggest. But when I go searching, let me go, wow, that's crazy. Wow. Let me go see if there's anything clown pied. Holy fuck, you know. You know what that would do with my clown pied stuff? Oh, screw the other thing I went on
Right,
there for,
yeah.
because this is a better fit for me.
Yeah.
And by doing that, it's been successful for me, and that's why I recommend doing it. I'd rather be strong in 8 projects than shitty in 30 or half-assed.
Facts. Facts.
You know, but you can do
Yeah.
it your way, and
Great
maybe
advice.
it'll work.
Great advice.
But when you get nailed, like, you know, if you're only getting 1 out of 4 clutches when you're hitting the odds, and you do 30 clutches, those aren't good numbers.
Right.
I'd rather have 8 to 10 clutches that are fucking bang, 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 than, miss this one. Wow, this was great. Miss,
Yep.
miss.
Yep.
Oh, I had 30 clutches. Yeah. But when 1 out of 4 goes, that's what, 6?
Yeah.
Wow, 6 okay ones. I had 8 fucking killer ones.
Right.
I don't have any shitty ones.
Right.
You know? It's a way better calculated place and space to work on. Trust me.
Yep.
I say what I do.
Pearls. Giving us pearls.
It is, man.
Yeah.
And I've done it many ways. Believe me. I mean, I bought so much stuff, and it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? And,
Right.
you know, if you have something you don't know what to do with, you shouldn't have had it in the first
Rid of
place.
it. Yeah. Yeah,
You know?
without a doubt.
And strategically
doubt.
buy, and you know what? Do it right, and you'll see how well it works and how better it is for you, not only currently, in the long run as well.
Right.
You know, calculated, structured, and it's the best advice I can give.
Yep.
So,
Great advice.
Snakes for the memories. That's why Patreon is the best. Billy points you in the right direction and gives your collection structure. Thanks, man.
Facts.
Well, what I do is I give you my opinions on what I would do or different things,
Right.
and I let you guys choose.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, man, there's, you know, like a lot of people have 6 or 7. I got some pied, some clown, some VPI, some Ultramel, some Lav. Cool. But it's like, you know, male with 1 head or this.
Right,
It's like,
yeah.
you know, pick 3 or 4 and then, you know,
And then-
make them better.
Yeah.
And you'll see how you're going to hit odds better. You're going to get, you know, because when people are chasing a male, it's 1 in 4 to hit the male. I mean, it's 1 in 4 to hit this combo.
Right.
Cool. To get the male, it's 1 in 8
Yeah.
because it doubles for the sex.
Yeah.
So now, instead of going 1 and 4, now it's 1 and 8. Well, if you only have 1 to 1 and you only get 6 eggs, you're
Guess
fucking,
what?
you're rolling the wrong way.
Right.
You got 4 females. Hey, man, you know what? You're rolling the dice a little better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facts.
So you want to set yourself up structured. And I've done it so many ways, and I'm doing what works best. And believe me, I'm doing okay. Like, I'm telling you.
No, he's doing great.
So, you know,
He's doing better than okay.
so talking that fighter. Yeah, I'm just basically telling you what I believe and what I do. And you know, I'm not telling you guys to do one thing and doing something different. You see the way I pair, especially Patreon. You guys see my pairings.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my pairings.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why would he take his Cypress spot-nosed clown and put it to a leopard Mojave ghost?
Right.
He could have made clowns. I'm making clowns with them, but I'm
Yeah.
also making double het 3-4 gene animals that you
Right.
can't even buy. And
Well,
believe
not
me,
only that, when those hatch.
oh shit! When I actually have, because I hit 2 leopard Cypress Mojave double het ghost clown females.
Yeah.
They're already out. Cool.
Yeah.
When they're sitting on eggs in 2 years, I don't know what male I'm putting them to.
Oh, it's gonna be.
But right now, the male that I have, a proven breeder male, I have an orange dream, fighter, butter, Enchi, ghost clown. Even I put to that, yeah, there's
Right.
Mojave in the one. I could hit the bell, the white.
Right.
But guess what? Yeah, I'm going to have a way better male than that, or
Right.
I'll strategically put something that isn't bell complex.
Yeah.
You know, I
And
got
that's
2
another
years.
thing too is funny because you'll buy a female baby, and as it's starting to grow, you know, you're a year and a half in. The male that you thought you were gonna put to it,
Won't
you're
work.
not. Nah, it's not.
Something
gonna
change, or yeah.
Yeah.
work. Most definitely.
And that's why you want to have diversity, where you have this male. It's like, well, you know what? I'm going to put him to this one now, maybe 1 or 2. This other male now is going to go to these other ones, and
Right.
depending on the timing.
Yeah, timing is everything.
Yeah, because you have a female that's ready now, and the male that you want, he's
not-
only 450. He's a
Exactly.
fucker. You know,
He
he's
ain't
not doing.
going.
Yeah, so now
Yeah.
you got to, alternate.
Right.
Shift and make a little
Right.
move, and
Yeah.
and alternate and say, here's another male. Wasn't what I wanted, but what's great,
We've done that too.
everybody will. Oh, that never happens to me. You're so full of shit. Yeah, it's.
You get a male. That,
You got to learn to move and juggle and shift and realign.
Yeah.
But guess what? 6 months later, when he is ready, you're going to have animals. Holy fuck, now I got another
Right.
animal that's ready. Oh my God, this is even a better pairing.
Better.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. it'll
And
work
especially
out.
if your animals that are up and coming are always better, you're always going to have better animals.
What is the pairing you are most excited for in 2022? 2022. Ooh. Let me see.
I think
Great
that's good.
question.
No, I think that's going to be the Mandarin clowns.
Yeah, the Super Mandarin Clown.
Yeah.
Those
Super Mandarin
Mandarins are
Pie.
insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, I like that
Super
space.
Mandarin something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that is something I'm interested in.
Yeah.
I looked at it a while back, but it's just,
right.
wow, oh, let me get this. Let me
Yep.
get this.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And I haven't, and that's the one reason why I can say in confidence. It's not like, oh, I tried it once. Yeah, it works better. No.
Right.
So many times, and people are like, why aren't you into this? Why aren't you into that? Why
Yeah.
aren't you into this gene, Billy? Because I've decided to put better genetics in the projects I have now.
Without a
And
doubt.
believe me, it's working well.
Without
Am
a
I
doubt.
making sunset shit? No. But look what the fuck I'm making. I wouldn't be able to make this shit. And you think I'm
Right.
making good stuff now. Wait till you see the lineup that's coming in
Yeah.
next year.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And the reason is because I'm structured and focused.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy's not making sunset stuff. No, but the fucking clown pied ultramel fucking whatever.
Enhancer.
The 5
Exactly.
gene monsoons that are
Right.
het for
Oh.
pied are fucking nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to be
Yep.
making stuff that no one can make.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm making it and putting myself in that position where I'd love to make sunset stuff and all this other different types
Yeah.
of stuff. But by doing that is going to take away, especially if your space, you have limitations on space and funds.
Yeah.
If you put it towards this, now you have something else where this is going to stay
That's
stagnant.
a great point too. You want to, like you said, spend a great deal of money on a banger male, and then work that project.
You can
Yeah.
always, because one thing I started doing, it's like, fuck, you know what? I love Enchi and Pied. I love Yellow Belly and Pied.
Right.
I wanted to start getting into Clown Pied. So I had Clown Pied male, and I got some other stuff. I went and got a pastel leopard Yellow Belly Pied het clown.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't, 2 years ago, you couldn't buy that visually.
No.
You know, I don't think it was made.
Right.
So I got the next best thing.
Yeah.
And now look what I'm making. I got 3, 4, 5 gene clown pieds,
Right.
males. I mean,
Yeah.
holy shit.
No, that's-
But guess what I got growing up? You know, she's like 800-900. I got it from Corey DeLong. I ended up, in 2019.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I got a bunch of, females that are like pastel pied het clown
Right.
and stuff like that. And he was also, I'm so glad he had so much extras. And that's what's crazy.
Right.
He sold me this. You imagine what he still has? You know, I ended up getting an Enchi yellow belly clown pied female.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's the one I showed earlier. She's
Right,
like
yeah.
900 grams, 1,000 grams. So, get her on smalls now, and she's going to start growing. And then,
Right.
5-6 months on mediums, and I'll be breeding her in the next, 8 to 12 months.
Without a doubt.
And now I have Enchi and yellow belly in my clown pied game with the stuff. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, it's going to be nuts.
It's nuts. But the thing is, I could have got some sunset stuff and get in a new space. Yeah, but guess what? I got an Enchi yellow belly clown pied female growing up in my fucking rack.
Right.
That's a year away from breeding or less.
No.
Way better
No doubt.
purchase than me getting into a new space, because that's a space that I'm going to take to another level.
Yeah.
And believe me, I mean, I could go out and buy a bunch of stuff.
I'm calculating all the
know.
snakes we're gonna sell now. I'm like, oh shit, we got a shit ton of snakes to sell.
But,
Yeah.
so,
Lily N.
hey, what's up, Lily?
Yeah.
Lily made it. But yeah. So,
Imagine freeway clown, pastel, spot nose leopard, and monsoon. It's impossible.
yeah, well, I showed
but
you a lot of my freeway clown stuff.
Right,
It's I love, and that's the thing too.
Hey, James, that snake's already in the rack. No need to imagine that.
But that's the thing, like freeway clown stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna spend the next 5 to 10 years making the stuff, and
No,
like
the freeway clown you showed me.
yeah, I mean,
Bananas.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And now I need more. I mean, I wish I had more. I mean,
Yeah.
how many people have 3 or 4 visual freeway clowns in their collection?
It ain't happening.
Not many people.
No. There's probably
And the
3
thing
or
is,
more.
I need to make more. I need to get more genes. I need
Yeah.
to get a power male. This year I have a shot at a combo super asphalt clown. Please let me have a male. Like, please, because when these females
Right.
are ready,
Oh.
holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm breeding it.
A super
What am I going to hit?
asphalt? Oh.
Yeah, a super asphalt combo.
Yeah.
I breed it to my female clown,
Right off the
freeway
bat,
clowns.
yeah.
Oh, shit, what is Billy
Minimum.
making? Oh, my God, look at this.
Yeah.
More freeway combo clowns and super asphalt combo
asphalt,
clowns.
yeah.
That's the only thing I can make.
Crazy.
Imagine cutting a clutch. Oh, that looks like a 5-gene super asphalt
Oh,
clown.
yeah,
Oh, shit, it
exactly.
looks like we only hit the 3-gene freeway clown.
Right.
Oh, that looks like, maybe a 4-gene, maybe a 3-gene freeway clown.
Yeah.
Is that the 4 or is that the 5-gene
that
super
the
asphalt
all-gene?
clown?
Yeah,
Like, holy fuck.
exactly. Yeah.
You need to have the ingredients to get there. It might take me 2-3 years to
fact.
do that, but that
Fact.
fucking scenario that I just told you what I was cutting is gonna fucking happen. You know why? Because I'm planning for that to happen.
Right.
Whether it happens next year, the year after, it's happening because I've already created that. That's where I'm going.
Got the ingredients.
And that's that cut I'm going to be cutting,
Right.
where I'm only going to have freeway clowns or super asphalt clown combos. That's it,
crazy.
and that's going to happen
That's crazy.
because I'm putting
That's
myself there.
Your worst is a super.
No, my worst is a freeway clown.
Is a freeway clown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your worst.
Yeah, a worst is a freeway clown.
That's crazy.
When I miss the shittiest animals, a freeway clown
Right.
combo.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That
I
sucks.
put myself in that position.
Right.
I've been working on this project for 4 years. I'm
Yeah.
finally getting there, but now I need the super.
That's another thing too, people. Supers. You can't go wrong with a super.
Nope.
You can't. It's a win-win.
But I mean, that's what you need to do. You
Or
need to
something that
set.
acts like a super.
Yeah, you need to set a goal
The
and
Krypton.
go after it. Yeah, the Krypton.
That
Yeah.
is a super, basically.
It's an allelic animal. You
Right.
can't make it normal.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy, you're literally working the project I want to make. I hope the market isn't crashed. You know what? The amount of stuff. So put it this way.
Oh, trust me, it ain't.
When
gonna
I
crash.
put it,
There's
when,
none available.
I have an animal right now that every time someone sees it, they offer me ridiculous. 15 to 20,000 K.
Yeah.
15, 20,000 K. I always say that. 15 to 20 K. It's not 1,000 K because that'd be millions or billions.
Right.
If they got that, it'd be gone. But you know what I mean? I'm not stupid, right? I don't want to sell it, But guess what? If someone's offering me that now, if I had 30 of them and I sold them for 10, they'd all be gone.
Right.
And I know this from fact and experience.
No, without a doubt.
If I put up an animal that's like $8,000 to $10,000, that they're rare, or I'm the only one that has it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, look at DG clowns,
Oh.
DG pieds. They're like $10,000 snakes.
You
Try to
can't
buy
keep
one.
it.
You can't
Yeah.
buy one.
Nope.
And the guys that have it, that sold them for 10 and 12K, I
Right.
guarantee you, because I get all the time, hey man, do you have any of these? Nope. You having some? Nope. Put me on the
Too
list.
late on that.
But here's the thing. Jeremy from Fireball, he probably sold 15 or 20 of them.
Easy.
If he had 100 more, guess what?
Right.
They would all be sold too.
That's a fact.
You know what? He's kicking himself. Fuck, I wish I made 80 more. You can't
Exactly.
make that many.
Yeah. Yeah.
So guess what? The demand is always going to be bigger than the supply.
Right.
And people, I can't get into that. Like, Fireball has that under control.
Nah, shit.
Yeah, he's doing amazing with it because he
Right.
put himself in that position.
Fireball's
But he
killing the
can't.
DG.
He cannot fill the demand
No.
for those fucking
He
animals.
can't make them, no.
So guess
Can't
what?
make
If
enough.
he sold 20 or 30 and you made 5, guess what? Your 5 would sell too.
Yep. Right along with
And
them.
somebody else made 10. Guess what? Wow. Well, there's another 15. Well, there's another 80 to 100 that need to be made, that need to be sold.
Facts.
But then when people make them,
Facts.
guess what? If they're smart, they hold them back too for future. So even though they're being made doesn't mean they're available. Supply and demand. Just because they're made doesn't mean they're part of the supply, people.
Yeah.
Supply is when they're available. You know, people don't get that. Oh, well, there's so many being made. How many are being
Antoine.
fucking sold? That's the thing.
Antoine said, for those worried about the ball python market, I've been hearing this. There's
Since
no money in ball
2010.
python since 2010.
It's
They're 100%
ridiculous.
Wrong.
You know,
Facts.
it is absolutely
Right.
ridiculous. And, the way people, and I'll tell you this, I've seen people in the last 10 years get in, not know what they do, lose,
Yeah.
get out. Guess what? Someone else takes it over. Next,
Right. Yeah.
it's still here. It's here when
Blackhead.
people like me failed for fucking 6 to 8 years over and over.
Yeah.
Getting wrong genetics, buying females that turned out to be males because I didn't know how to properly sex them. Not know how to pair. Do stuff that other breeders told me to do, and I did it, and it fucked my season up.
Right.
Like bullshit. Like that they gave me bad advice to fail. And we're still here.
Right.
And other people are failing. This business now, with people are structured as a business, people doing well, investing, knowing how to do it, creating a business, fucking amazing platforms like Morph Market.
Right.
That basically,
that's-
you take a picture, put it up, and you're credible.
Right.
It's the
It's
world can
unbelievable.
see it.
You can't.
If this market crashes with the way people are
way it
building
is.
and doing it the way they are now,
The world's ending.
the world's ending.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Because I've seen it go through 15 fucking years before the last 5, and I'm amazed it's even here.
Yeah.
From what I've seen and the way that 2 recessions, early 2011,
Right.
12, people were just breeding the shit out of it. And, I got an animal that's 500. Well, he's selling them all at 200 and just fucking dumping shit, and it was crazy. It's evolved. It's changed. People aren't failing. They're learning. They're setting themselves up. They're joining Patreons. They're putting in work. They're mentoring with people. They're collaborating with people. They're gonna do well. And guess what? When you do well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna do more. You're gonna work
Right.
more and learn more and invest more and keep it going.
Yeah.
I mean, we love these fucking snakes. Like,
Yeah.
look at this community. You think all of a sudden, like, the snakes are
no,
dead.
this is
Fuck
crazy.
you guys. It was nice meeting you. I'll never talk
Just
to you
go
again.
to a show if you think it's dead.
They get bigger and bigger, every
and
year.
bigger.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? If you listen to The Sky is Falling, I've heard that for 20 fucking years. And you know what? The sky's falling for people that say that, because look at their collection. High collection sale.
Right.
75 males, 30 females. They're all fucking champagne and spider. What the fuck? Butter and now I know why you say there's no money in ball pythons, because look what the fuck you were doing.
That's hilarious.
You know what?
Right.
There's money for most people, and there's no money unfortunately for a lot, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I've seen it. I've seen people come and go. I've seen people spend lots of money and fucking do it wrong.
Yeah.
And I've seen people spend minimal money and 5-10 years later go, holy fuck, look at you. Congrats. Amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Big time.
And it's like, learning, work, grind. You got to want it. And, listen to people's advice. Try things out for yourself. It's that simple. But if you love what you're doing, like you said, you love to go home. It's like, wow, I mean, this is, it doesn't feel like work.
Right.
And if it's like
No,
that,
it's-
that's why how can you do it so long? Because I love doing this.
Nah. These people in these comments can tell you that. They can vouch for that.
You know, most of these
The love
people, they're
for
up and
animals.
learning and growing
Right.
and doing
Yeah,
it.
without a doubt.
And the thing is like, you know what? Oh, wait, I spent this much money. Cool. And you're going to see some returns and grow. And then you keep holding stuff back.
Yep.
You know, this
Yeah.
didn't happen overnight. Justin Kabilka or Canova
yeah.
didn't happen over fucking night.
No, facts.
You know?
I mean, he just showed you an old video when he was in his dorm.
Look at the progression.
With a
You know what it is?
homemade
It's
rack.
working, investing,
Yeah.
holding stuff back, putting in the work,
Yeah.
learning, upgrading. It's not easy, but
Yeah.
is it fucking worth it? I can tell you from where I'm sitting, it is for me. You know, what your success level is and what you want to do and how far you want to go, it's up to you. I can't tell
That's
you.
facts.
You know, but I'm not going to
Yeah.
sit there and you have 10 clutches a year and I can't say, oh, you're not successful. If that's all the fuck you want,
Right.
you're successful,
You-
man.
yeah, that's it.
Success
Well,
is
success is in the eye of the beholder.
100%.
Without a doubt.
You know, my success, I thought, you know, people are like, oh my God, I want to be where you're at. Oh my God, you're so successful. I can't wait to get where you are. Yeah, well, when I got here, I thought, like, wow, but I see so much more.
Right,
I want
yeah.
fucking so much more.
Exactly.
You know, it took me so long to get here. And I thought,
I
oh
wanna go
man,
up a floor.
now now I see it. I'm like, holy shit, there's more levels. Fuck it.
Right.
Let me start climbing the hill.
Exactly.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
going up those fucking stairs, man.
Without a doubt.
And,
Without a
you know,
doubt.
and then when I get to a level where I'm like, you know what, I'm comfortable here. Yeah, there's a lot more ahead, but you know what, I'm good here. That's my success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy
our,
people
our
pythons.
benchmark keeps changing. You know, when we first started, we thought the panda was the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
Which it still is.
Yeah.
But, you know,
The
then we
perfect
see
panda.
the mandarin
The perfect
clown.
panda.
That's
Then
always
we
gonna be
see
in
the,
my heart.
You know, the ultra milk clown ghost pied. Then we see, you know, it just keeps moving forward.
But Billy said it best. You know, do what you love and add to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make something that nobody else got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Add
to me,
that project.
you know, why aren't you into
stack
Sunset?
something
Why
else
aren't
on
you
it.
into this? Why?
Yeah.
Because I choose not to be, because there's more stuff for me. I mean, if you pick 3 projects, you know, Ultra Milk, Pied, Desert Ghost.
You can't go wrong.
If you just stuck with those 3 and kept
Like you
producing them
said.
and mixing them and adding genes,
You-
for the next
before you-
25 years, you
Yeah.
couldn't even make a
Before you
third or
die,
a
you couldn't-
tenth.
You couldn't
You know,
scratch the surface.
you
of
couldn't even.
combos.
Yeah, it's nuts. And then, oh my God, let's add some Hurricane. Let's add some Enchi, Super Enchi, Orange Dream. And then
Yeah.
make those in doubles and triples. Like, there's no end.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I got to get into 400 different projects in order. No.
No.
You're doing it
No,
wrong.
you said it right.
So,
Right.
where was that about Canova? Yeah. Oh, are we not allowed to call him by his name now? I've only, no, because I said JKR, JKR. You know, I mean, he's Canova now, so I'm going
Well,
to
the
call it
company's
Canova.
Canova. He's always Justin Kabilka.
Yeah, Justin Kabilka, but yeah. I don't know, how did I say it in my sentence?
You said Justin Kabilka, Canova.
Or Canova, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it is Justin Kabilka.
Yeah.
Instead
Yeah.
of Justin
still-
Kabilka, of
you
Justin
still
Kabilka,
don't-
it's Canova.
The man's still alive.
Yeah.
So-
Is Billy Rowe? Mutation creation.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's something where, you know, this industry is only, you know, your success is your success, not where other people, you know, you don't have
Right.
to have a facility and a staff to be successful.
No.
If you only want to, you know,
Like you said, there's people out there that maybe do 20 clutches a year.
and they're doing
And
all right. Yeah.
They're doing pretty damn good.
So yeah, and the
Yeah.
thing is people don't need social media, but it
No.
helps. It's a tool.
Yeah.
But don't think this is your, you know, don't put all your effort into social media
No.
and slack on the most important shit.
Exactly. The animals comes first.
Animals,
And then
breeding,
everything
your
else will speak for
structure,
itself.
learning when to invest and where and how, and then doing it and putting in the time and
Yeah.
learning.
Yeah.
So call me the clown symbol, no longer Mike. If I can.
Oh, it's like Prince.
It's like Prince.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. No more Mike.
Well, you know what? If we do the clown symbol, it's going to have a pair of fucking glasses, because I don't think I've seen the motherfucker all the time without it.
Without glasses?
Yeah.
Oh, he keeps the lokes.
I know. So it's like,
the
so
logo.
he's going to have a clown and it's going to have the
Without a
glasses.
doubt.
So
Without
He's
a
the
doubt.
breeder formerly known as Insane Clown Python.
the breeder formerly known as, oh shit, that was awesome. We got to make a
Big
meme of
Mike.
that now. We
Big
got to see
Mike,
it.
yeah.
Someone's got to
Oh.
make a meme.
Yeah, I'll make one for you tonight, Mike.
That is awesome.
Sorry,
Hilarious.
clown.
Oh my God.
No, symbol.
Symbol.
Yeah, just symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, symbol.
Just symbol.
Curly hair, red nose symbol.
Oh, look out for him. He's about to be on morph. He's got some stuff in the incubator.
Who, Mike?
Mike.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. He's got some bangers.
Awesome.
But he's a hoarder, so he might not be selling anything.
So,
No, that's
All
something
balls
that I
exotic.
heard.
Shout
that
out.
that I learned from Showcase. Sebastian at Showcase, he was
Yep.
saying that, just make the reptiles and people will buy them. If you make the reptiles that people want,
Yep.
people will buy them,
Yep.
And so
But you also got to make stuff. So what happens if they don't sell? You want to make stuff
that you love.
that you
Oh,
love,
right.
that
Yeah.
you
Oh,
want,
without
you know.
a doubt.
And to me, it's like,
Well, you did that better than anybody.
But you got to be
Yeah.
strategic,
Yeah.
right? Of course.
Right.
and I mean,
You were heavy on asphalt. People were like, nah, that's
yeah.
whack.
And
Yeah.
freeway, people didn't want
Exactly.
freeways.
Yeah.
They're the same as highways.
Yeah, it's the
I saw
same.
the
It's the
difference,
same.
and I put the work in.
Yeah.
And guess what? I mean, it's more valuable. Its supers are different.
Yeah.
The contrast to me and the colors and
Yeah.
I like better. And I mean, it's holding its own years later. And
Right.
I mean, there's a lot
Right.
like Josh. I mean, he's making some awesome
Oh,
shit.
Josh, crazy with it.
It's just awesome what people are doing with it and how it still has life.
Luke, I saw your comment back there. Blackhead, definitely another great.
Blackhead's
gene.
awesome, yeah.
Yeah, Blackhead is amazing.
So I got blackhead, super blackhead. I
Yeah.
got like hurricane
I love the
stuff.
dark genes. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got a lot of hurricane, super hurricane
Oh,
now.
that Hayabusa.
Yeah. So now,
That's crazy.
I'm trying to get that in to put that in.
Right. To the project.
To the projects I already have,
Right,
and just keep moving it to a different level.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy.
But Sebastian from awesome guy.
Yeah.
That's where I actually ended up getting. I got a few animals from him. One of them was the pastel leopard yellow belly pied het clown,
Yeah.
and he's the guy that just he's did magic for me this
Right.
year. So.
Yeah.
And he'll do magic for me next year too.
Yeah,
So
big
he's just
time.
an awesome animal. But yeah, so 9:40. It's like two.
Yes.
Yeah,
Man,
see how time flies? Almost
yeah,
3
we
hours.
ran
you know?
through that,
But
yeah.
isn't it a cool little way to?
This was great.
Yeah,
This was
just,
great.
you know,
this
it's-
was worth the trip. Trust me. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's the thing when
We
you're
didn't
like,
do
oh
nothing
shit.
else.
Yeah, I'm like,
see
oh, you
Niagara
know what?
Falls or whatever.
Hey, come on
Yeah.
in, man. That's awesome. Hey, but you want to come in and do the podcast live?
Unbelievable.
And it's like, yeah, I
Unbelievable.
mean, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
All I expected was a knock on the door, and they looked through the. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Right.
What's the password? No,
Yeah,
fuck
exactly.
off. Like,
Hey, what's going on out there?
yeah.
No.
What's the
What are you
secret of
selling?
password?
Exactly. Nah, it was open arms.
Yeah,
It
which is
was
cool.
refreshing, man. I appreciate
awesome.
it. Yeah, much
Yeah, I love
love.
having people over and
Much
showing
love,
off what
yeah.
I've got, what I've created, and
unbelievable.
giving advice and like showing you stuff in person and,
Yeah.
and like, oh wow, like you know.
Eye opening.
Yeah, and-
Monsoon enhancer.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan. And now,
Yeah, and the thing is, and some people might not look at it and say, you
Right,
know what?
yeah,
They might say,
exactly.
hey, I like DG over the enhancer version
Yeah.
because it's a different color.
without a doubt.
Like
without a
I
doubt.
know people that love the way freeway is, and I know people that love the way highway works.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm like, it's so much darker and nicer. It's like,
Right.
yeah, but I like the softer tones. I'm like,
Yeah.
I get it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
we're not always going to see eye to eye.
No,
and
never.
some
That's
people,
the beauty of this industry too.
but it's when people shove it down your
Right.
throat, like, oh, you're an
Oh,
idiot for liking freeway. You're an
can't do
idiot
that.
for
You can't
liking
do
that.
It can never
you know?
be. Oh, this is a matter of fact.
Yeah.
That's
You know?
ridiculous.
But, I like what I like, and I just give you my opinion. This is what I like.
Right.
I don't like this. I love this.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And, whether your opinion's different, awesome. But
Right.
I'm allowed to tell you what I feel and what I like. And,
Right.
you don't like it, sorry, but that's how it is. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, I really like that gene. Meanwhile,
Right. I can't
no, I'm
stand
not
that.
going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you to your face, or I'm going to tell you,
Right.
behind closed doors, or
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me a bunch of stuff he didn't like that I had.
Yeah. So, MC facility needs a bouncer or two.
No.
No, because you know what the funny thing
without
is?
a
Have you
doubt.
seen some of the snake people in the business? Like this guy, Antoine, and some of these people fucking showing up. I want to go fuck these people up. Come on in. They come on in, and there's a group full of a fucking, like, oh, I think I came to the wrong fucking place. Sorry. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. Oh, definitely don't show up to Antoine's.
yeah,
Yeah.
You're
gonna have you in some fucking eyelash hole,
Or you mean
tapping
Levance?
out.
Levance?
eyelash hold.
Levance for sure.
So, oh yeah, imagine going to Levance's,
Right. Levance is like a rearview mirror. Objects are definitely bigger than they appear.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. Yes.
Shout out Levance.
Yeah,
Straight
Levance,
fire.
man. Yeah.
Another hoarder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Yeah, but
dude.
how could you
Solid
not?
cat.
Like,
Solid
like,
cat.
yeah.
But that's another progressive guy,
Yeah.
He was doing shit when nobody,
Yeah.
nobody was on DG. He's got every visual DG that people were trying to make
nuts.
heads for.
And he's breeding them.
Right. Yeah. No,
It's
they're
nuts.
already done.
No, but no, I mean,
it's
like,
already made. He's
Yeah.
not even showing you
yeah,
this
but the
shit.
thing is they're breeding size.
Right,
No,
that's what I'm
fine.
saying.
We're trying to make the
Yeah,
shit that he's
no, it's
fucking
just
laying
fucking-
eggs.
yeah,
Yeah, it's fucking
3,000
nuts.
grams, yeah.
It's crazy.
Levan.
But yeah, but that's the thing. You know what? Somebody putting in the work,
Right.
doing what he needed to do,
Progressive
holding
thinking,
it
man.
back,
He was
and
thinking
you know,
ahead.
putting the work in.
But like
It didn't
you said,
happen
he
in a
stuck
year.
to his lane. This is what I'm going to focus on. This is what I'm going to do. So
People get that either too late or they get it and they holy shit, and they run with it.
Right.
Wish I knew this a year earlier. Oh, I
Right.
wish I knew the But once you get it and you understand
That's
it,
it.
you
That's
fucking
it.
roll with it.
it's
you know?
never too late.
No.
But like you said, once you get it,
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, it's like,
Right.
oh my god. Yeah. But so the people that
don't cry
take
about
them,
what you already did.
take them 2 or
Yeah,
3
get
years to
focused.
finally. You know what? Let me see if this is the way to do it. Holy fuck, it is.
Yeah.
Why didn't I
Yeah.
do this years ago?
Without a
Yeah.
doubt.
You're gonna be the worst person kicking yourself in the ass because you could have did it earlier. So I mean,
Yeah.
we're trying to give you advice to do well. Now,
Yeah.
why would these guys help
Big
us?
time.
Because then we're competing. There's no fucking competition.
Yeah.
You know,
Nah, it is.
if there was 10 of
You're
me,
only competing against yourself, really.
yeah, if I could produce 10 times of what I can produce, and Justin and Ozzy, we'd still not be able to do it.
Without a doubt.
You know what I mean? Prices
doubt.
might be a little lower, but
But,
the
yeah.
numbers are there. Like it's people just don't
Yeah.
understand it.
People lie, numbers don't.
Yeah, 100%,
That's it.
100%.
That's facts.
So
People lie, numbers don't. Just look at the numbers. That'll tell you. Just go on Morph Market and go on that filter and put sold.
yep.
Yeah.
And people that are afraid to invest in one money and time aren't going to see any rewards. You know what I mean?
Nah.
You tell anybody that's invested money and put time into this business, like when we had Corey on. Hey, Corey, you do this thing. Oh, my God, like it's crazy. The more oh, wow.
Right.
When I had Showcase on,
Yeah.
Sebastian, hey, man, if there's something that you could have done 5 years ago that you know now, what would you have done differently? Spend more money. Yeah, because it's just it.
His
Yeah.
advice to us was like, don't be emotional. Take all of the emotions out and just look at it strategically. Get rid of everything that doesn't make sense.
And that's what, and that's what,
Yeah.
and I say
That's
that
the
to
same
people.
thing you said.
Yep.
And it's the truth, and it's not just this is what Billy said. No one,
Right.
other people will tell you the same fucking
Yeah.
thing if they're true to you,
Yeah.
Right.
because that's what they're doing.
Right.
Without
I'm
a
only
doubt.
telling you, and the funny thing, oh no, he doesn't do that. I show you guys each of my pairings.
Right.
Here's my eggs.
Right.
Here's this.
Yeah.
Why am I making triple fucking heads if there's no market? Why am I chasing a 1 in 64 animal?
Right.
That's might take me 5 years to make.
Yeah.
If I don't believe there's 5 years to be ahead, why am I making an animal for 5 years to hopefully hit?
That's
Right.
fact.
If it was crashing, I'd be making clown fucking combos, pied combos,
yeah.
and I would be fucking throwing it all over Morph Market and
Right.
making bank. Because you know what? That would fuck me down the road.
It would.
You know
'Cause
what I
5
mean?
years from now, you're dead.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Billy, how come you're not pounding out monsoons? When I do start pounding out monsoons,
no.
you start watching the fucking.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I
bro.
mean? I ain't making monsoons.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy hit a monsoon. No, I'm going for 3-4 gene double recessive monsoons.
without a
Like
doubt.
the way
Without a
I'm
doubt.
going. You know why? Because the future's there, and when I do make stuff, it's gonna be wow. And you know why? Because it's look at. I'll use Levant's. Levant's, it's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
And it goes back to what you just said. If when he does show you an animal, okay,
This is facts. Listen to this.
I look at some of his animals, the babies, and I'm
Right.
like, wow, that's incredible. Holy shit, I wish I had one of those. If you see the fucking animals that's laying on the eggs,
Right.
what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Orange dream, leopard, fire, yellow belly, spot nose, desert ghost, pied het clown.
Right.
What the fuck, on eggs?
On eggs.
It might
On
take me
eggs.
4 years to make that baby if I'm
Right.
lucky, and he's got it fucking spitting out
Yeah.
eggs.
Without a doubt.
That's impressive.
Big time.
Do you
Big
know
time.
why? It's because he put the work in, hold it back, did that.
Right.
And now that it's on eggs, wow,
Yeah.
we're trying, that's what you said.
Yeah.
We're trying to make the fucking babies, and he's got them on
He's got
fucking
'em on
eggs,
eggs.
spitting them out,
Yeah.
and then some.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy, some of the
he-
pairings.
Whatever you get to see from him, it's just a scintilla of what's in that
It's
rack.
scary, some of the,
Yeah.
you look at some of the pairings, and it's like,
Yeah.
how the fuck do you even have that breeding
Yeah.
size? I'm
No.
hopefully trying to make those animals in the next year or two.
It's a
And
magic
you got,
trick.
And you got them spitting out eggs. Like
Yeah.
that to me is fucking impressive.
Big time.
And
Big
you know
time.
why he has them? Because he made them. He held
Yeah.
stuff back, and he had
Yeah.
a fucking structured vision, and he put the time in.
Yeah.
Everyone can do it if you start now. It's that simple, people.
Yeah.
People think, oh, there's got to be a trick to this game. No.
Yeah, work.
Yeah, work,
That's
money,
it.
investing at the right time, being structured, treating this as a business. That's how it works, you know. And you got to love what you do. That simple, man. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Kylan and I like to say to each other all the time, we come too far to fuck this up. It's
Yes.
true.
That's my motto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've come too
Yeah.
far to fuck this up.
That's facts.
So, but no, man. It's been an awesome podcast.
Hey, I
I'm
appreciate
so
it.
glad to have you guys that come
Appreciate
by
it.
in person.
Yeah.
You know.
Hospitality is bar none.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah,
man.
it's real. So if you get a chance to cross the border,
Yeah.
look him up.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I mean,
What's the name of the burger joint?
Burger Priest.
Oh,
Hashtag Burger Priest.
Burger Priest.
Holy
And this
shit.
is a franchise.
Yeah, Burger Priest, man. It's
So people on the West Coast, In and Out. I can't even eat another In and Out burger.
Oh no, Burger Priest is
this
like
is
even the fries, fresh cut. Like they
No,
cut the
it's-
potatoes and
it's
fry it
retarded.
like
No,
Comes
it's-
with gravy.
Yeah,
retarded.
it's nuts.
retarded.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
such a good burger.
Oh, I can't use that word. I'm sorry.
What's that?
Nuts. Retarded.
Oh yeah,
You just did it again.
I know.
yeah. Well, no, I mean you're
It's
just
different.
correcting, right?
It's
Like,
different. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean it's funny because you're not saying it, demoralizing
Right,
it, or
that's the problem
That-
with the
100%.
world now. They're hypersensitive.
it is. It's
Yeah.
like if I said, "Hey man, you're a,
Fucking idiot.
wow." Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that is abusive. It's I mean
Right.
I can see that being offensive.
Right.
Oh man, yeah. Sometimes I'm such an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe you said the word idiot. Oh,
Yeah.
I called myself an idiot. Oh, but that's how you're hurting other people that don't,
Right.
It used to be cool to call
Wow.
something retarded. That shit's retarded.
Yeah.
That was cool.
No, retarded was a good thing
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Depending on
Yeah.
how you used it.
Yeah.
And that's like anything. You know what I mean?
Like when you showed me that monsoon 20 years ago, like, that shit's retarded.
yeah, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Yeah. And I mean, I get it, but I don't.
Right.
Like, it's getting to the point now where it's like, oh, that's a snow person.
hypersensitive.
That's not a snowman. It's a snow person
Yeah.
because it offends.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Right.
I don't get it.
It's
I
getting
don't
weird.
get it.
Getting
You know
weird.
what I mean? It's a
that's all right.
snowman, snow person.
The old head's still in here. We get it.
Manholes. You can't call them a manhole. It's a person hole.
Oh, no,
What the
stop
fuck?
it. Really?
Oh yeah, you can't.
Really?
It's
That's
yeah,
now?
You can't put man on anything.
yeah. They can't
Gotta
call
be
it
gender
manpower
fluid.
now.
It's
Like
gotta be gender fluid.
yeah, manpower.
Oh,
It's people power or something. It's human power. I don't even know what it's called. I can't keep up. It changes every day.
I can't wait
Like,
to see a girl wearing a girl power shirt. I'm going to talk shit.
Oh yeah. I don't get it. I mean, I understand. Not everybody like things are sensitive to.
Right.
Ignore it. I
That's
mean,
it.
it's like wow. Like
If it
people.
don't apply to you, keep moving.
I don't get it. I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. It's the society we live in. I mean, I don't know how half this new generation is going to make it in the world.
Oh.
Like, I really don't. Like, it's scary.
the snowflakes?
What?
Oh, yeah.
They say
I mean,
it comes in cycles, so
I don't
don't
get
worry.
it. But,
it'll come around.
isn't snowflake, isn't that bad now? It hurts people's feelings too now. Like, can't call snowflakes. It's
yeah.
frozen, frosted, liquid from the sky. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's going to be so stupid.
yeah.
It really is. But, hey.
It's all right.
So, there's this like now with all the PETA and these animal organizations,
Oh, yeah.
like we can't call them cages or racks. We got to
Right.
call them like
Enclosures.
not even
even
enclosures because
enclosures.
that's bad because you're
Oh.
captive. No, it's their habitats.
It's,
I
And-
don't think a snake cares if you call it an enclosure.
No, I understand, but
Or-
it's the other people that are,
Right, yeah.
that
The
because,
people.
and it's like, wow, and food, or you can't call it a stock. Like, hey, man, you got to check out my stock on it because it's
Right.
not stock because it's a living animal,
Right, yeah.
and it shouldn't be treated as stock. Like I say, treat it as a business, but, that's not really right because this animal shouldn't be a business. But it is a business.
yeah.
I mean, like, it is, but it's like that doesn't give me any because I'm a business doesn't mean I have less passion. I don't care about my animals.
Right.
I treat them like stock. I feed them. I clean them.
Yeah.
I give them the best that I can. I just put air purifications systems in
Right.
each room.
Yeah.
At $6,000 to get better air quality that I didn't even need because I
Right.
haven't had it in 20 years. But I got the money. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
I do the best.
That's reinvested.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's the thing. But you
Yeah.
know what?
Always
It's like,
up in the
oh,
game.
you know what? You have them in those racks and stock, and they don't want us to do like videos, unboxing anymore. Like here in Canada,
What?
My egg cutting videos, that's bad because they see us cutting them and that's not natural. They don't want us to take pictures or videos up in front of racks anymore. Like, it's stupid. That's why that's why I'm taking everything now, like all my egg cuttings, and they're only on Patreon
You
from
guys
now
need
on.
a U.S. Arc out here.
Well, we have one starting. It's called Can Herp.
Right, yeah.
I'm trying to get the Grant Crossman here,
Right,
but he's
yeah.
always been busy on a Monday.
Right.
I have to talk about it more.
Right. Get a team
But yeah,
of
it's just
attorneys.
silly. We got to watch what we
Yeah,
say, and I'm like, you know what?
ridiculous.
I'm not stopping, egg cutting.
Right.
I find that it's actually better for them than let them
without a
hatch
doubt.
on their own.
Without a doubt.
you
You
know.
can definitely save some animals.
100%. And
Without a doubt.
Everglade Exotic says, awesome lives. Thanks, Billy and Bomb Projects, for making our Monday better and bringing all of us together for a good time.
Awesome.
Great vibes.
As
Big shout out,
always.
big shout out.
Thanks,
Everglades.
Bridget. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy. So, it's just something where it's like, I'm not going to change who I am or what I believe in. So
Right.
if unless they want to join my Patreon, they're not seeing me cut my fucking eggs.
Right.
And it's unfortunate. Like, I'm still going to do, as much as I can for YouTube.
Right.
And I'm going to do all my updates.
Yeah.
But as you guys have seen on Patreon, I
Yeah.
do my every clutch that comes out, I tell you what it was, and I put the eggs away, and we candled them.
Yeah.
And then now you guys are getting the egg cutting.
Getting the egg cutting, yeah.
And then no one can say shit. And if somebody,
Right.
if PETA wants to join my Patreon to watch me fucking cut eggs and, bitch
for it.
about it,
Yeah,
then fucking
exactly.
do it. Like,
That's
So
the shit.
it's pretty crazy. So
Love it.
amazing for you guys to come all the way out here and
Big shout
visit.
out.
And it's super
Billy
cool.
Rowe, the GOAT.
Thanks,
He's
man.
getting the emoji too. He's getting the GOAT emoji.
The goat emoji with the snake eye with the,
With the mutation
the
eye.
mutation eye.
Hell yeah.
There you
It's
go.
coming.
Hey, there you go.
coming.
There's an emoji.
coming.
There's a fucking
It's
yeah.
coming. We're gonna make
But
a
no,
shirt.
I mean, I just love what I do, and I'm great at what I do, and I want to get even better, and I want
Right.
to do more, and I want to let people know that you can fucking do this.
Yeah.
You got to put the time in. You got to know what you're doing.
Living
and,
proof here.
And you see me doing videos. Sometimes I get great stuff. Sometimes I get shit stuff. I get the great odds. I get the
Right.
bad odds. I have animals that die. That's what happens, people.
Yeah. That's
You know
part
what?
of the
It's
game.
like,
They
all
know it.
these, if you think you're gonna sit there and hatch babies and have fucking eggs, and you're not gonna get deformities or
Oh.
fucking eggs that go bad,
Any of that. It's
or
coming.
animals that you need to assist, like,
Yeah.
telling you're in for a fucking surprise, man.
Good
It,
luck.
it happens.
Shit, our
You know?
very first egg cutting was the first egg cut it was a twin.
Yep.
And the other one didn't make it.
Not many
Very
of them do.
first egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it happens, and
That's
you're
what it
prepared
is.
for it,
Right.
And at first, it's like, holy shit, this is, wow, I want to do
Right.
everything you can,
Yeah.
You're
You're heartbroken.
Yeah,
Oh my
and
God,
it
what can
happens.
I do?
You're emotional. I mean, you
Yeah.
got an animal that
Big time.
oh my God, or
It
something.
never gets old. Even when you got to lay one down, it
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's part of the game. And you know what? I mean, even dogs. I used to breed dogs. You have
Yeah.
a litter, and guess what? One of the puppies doesn't make it. I've even had some of all the animals. Like, it happens,
It's life.
It's
life.
Yeah, so,
Yeah. Oh,
it's-
shout out Carlos too, OTB.
OTB, man, yeah.
Give him a follow.
So, one thing before we go. If you've watched, we always ask the guest at the end of the show to say, Chad EAD.
Chad EAD.
Go ahead. Come on, D.
Chad
EAD.
EAP.
No, not always evolving pythons. So say it.
No, I meant it the other way, but okay.
Okay, ready? Say
Eat
it.
a dick.
Oh, yeah. There you go, Chad.
Hey, Chad, you gotta
Thanks,
get
Burton.
up here,
Happy
man.
People Pythons, Main Squeeze Reptiles.
Okay, so if any of you come out to LA, give us a
Yeah.
call, hit us up.
Hit
in
them up
the
on
DMs.
Instagram. Yeah, for sure.
Instagram, definitely.
And
Definitely hit us
The
up.
best so far was the Olympian rant.
rant.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean Olympus?
Olympus. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just true, though. I mean, you know what I
No.
mean? Like, I
No.
even said that before. I mean,
Oh, without a doubt.
I see the possibilities. I know. I've been there.
Yeah.
I've seen people do phenomenal when they know what they're doing and
here's
push the
thing.
limits.
Here's the thing, too. Is
Don't hold people back.
Not only that, you've offered the guy to come on. You
Yeah.
can defend yourself.
Yeah.
If you think I'm wrong, come on, let's talk about it.
Yeah, but the thing is I messaged them, and I said this on Patreon. I messaged him, and he said, well, I would have, but the way you went off on me. I'm like,
No.
I didn't go off on you. I took your exact
Hey,
words.
Listen. That's
And-
what I'm
and I
saying.
commented on
If-
them.
If you say something about bomb and you want me to address it, or I feel like it needs to be addressed, I'm going to address it.
Yeah.
Period.
I just hate the
whether
fact.
I'm right or wrong.
I just
That's
hate
what
the
it is.
fact
Yeah.
that
You gotta man
he's
up.
keeping
You gotta
people
man up.
limited and telling them this is there's no
But
gold above this.
That's what I
There's-
was telling you earlier.
It sucks.
That's great if that works for you. It's still
But-
bad
but the-
advice.
But don't hold
Yeah,
people
it's
saying,
still
"Hey,
bad
man, if you
advice.
buy
Right.
cheap end snakes
Right,
because you
yeah.
can't sell the high end stuff."
Yeah, just buy mine.
It's not right. I mean, it really isn't. You know, I've seen people. I have people that were on his Patreon. They're on mine now, and they're like, "Holy fuck!" Like I can already see a fucking change already. You know, and they're happier because, you know, hi guys, you get into this and you love it, but this is where
the
you're gonna
ceiling.
reach.
Yeah,
this is the ceiling. And then you're almost there, and you're like, fuck, it's almost over for me. Where's your
Right.
passion?
Yeah.
Where's your desire and motivation? There isn't any because here's your cap.
Yeah, fact.
There's no fucking cap. Look where I am.
Right.
I don't know if you need to come here and see me,
No,
or I need to do
literally.
more videos.
No. You don't.
Look where the fuck
Take-
I am, and believe me, there's no fucking cap. There's way more. There's so much more that I will never obtain or reach, and I'm still chasing it,
Right.
but I will never reach that. So
Yeah.
if you think fucking where he is, that's the cap, holy fuck, you're in the wrong
You're
space,
missing it.
wrong mindset. Like,
Definitely.
you know, I'm where I am right now, and I'm telling you, there's so much more. Like, wow. You know,
Yeah.
even if I could only still produce the animals that I can only produce today with what I have,
Right.
I still can't produce enough,
But
and
that's
I'd still be valid for the next 5 to 10
You
years.
said it earlier.
I would still be valid.
You have a lane, and you're putting all your projects and just adding on to it.
Yep,
And that goes for every other big dog in the game.
100%.
Yeah. So
No one's
like you
limited.
said,
There's no cap.
Never.
Oh, Justin, no, there's nothing else to do with clown. Yeah, you tell me that in 25 fucking years. You know
That's
what I mean?
You're
There's-
barely scratching the surface.
Oh
of
my
clown.
God, we're not even close.
Right.
You know,
You're
and then
barely
clown
scratching the
pies, and then
surface
like
of
like
any
the doubles,
combo,
the
really.
triples.
Yeah.
It's insane. And if
Yeah.
people don't get it, it's too late. It's too late. No, you know what? The day you start, is the faster that you
Right.
start seeing
Yeah, without a doubt. Don't
the end game.
procrastinate.
So
Procrastination is like masturbation.
here we go.
You're only fucking yourself.
Crazy
Remember that
Ball
quote.
Python Genetics, we're going to be out in Houghton in December, so we'll see you there.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome stuff.
yeah.
Oh, Dave, Baller's Garage, Martin Exotics, Luke Friedel. Oh, amazing feeders for you. I'm out here in Valencia. My facility's in Bakersfield.
Okay.
Nice.
Bring
We're there.
down some rats.
We're on our way.
Oh, shit. Tatum's Exotics, TER. And here I thought we were just out to make pastels and Mojaves.
Oh, we're not?
Ah, shit. Oh, that's what Storm said. Storm Exotics.
Yeah.
You mean we're not? Sky's the limit, people. And
Big time.
Max, Interstellar Reptiles. Thanks, Bomb Projects and Billy's, for another awesome episode of MCMC. Hope everyone has a great week, and see y'all next Monday. Yes.
Appreciate it. Shout
Yeah.
out.
So,
Shout out to everybody, man.
yeah, man, everybody,
Community's great.
appreciate it.
Yeah, big time.
Love the support.
Appreciate all the love,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I mean, I just love how people are in here interacting and learning stuff, and
Yeah.
it all helps.
Nah.
But I mean, one thing is, man, like, we're here to support each other, and believe me, there is no cap.
No.
When people hold you back, man, fucking, there's a reason why. I mean, like, shit. I'm telling you, there's
Right.
so much
Well, you
more.
already know. That's crabs in the barrel mentality, man.
Yeah,
I can never get out.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I like being able to push people. Like, oh no, I don't.
Yeah.
I want to push people in the right direction and
'em
help
up.
motivate them.
Help 'em up.
Help them up, or say, hey, here's how you change it. This is what you need to do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Hey, it's going to take either time and money, or both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna need a combination of both.
Yeah,
If you don't have the money,
you need the time
just
for
put
sure.
just put in more time.
100%.
That's it.
Time and money
It'll-
works, but
it'll-
it's not.
It'll offset each other.
A lot of people put money in thinking it's going to help the problem. But if they don't know when to put it in or
Right.
what to put it in,
Right.
money doesn't solve it if you don't know how to
Knowledge
fix
is
the
king.
problem.
Knowledge is king.
100%. It
Yeah.
always is.
You can't have
You
a
can't
knowledge.
beat experience. You
Yeah.
can't beat information and knowledge. And,
Priceless. Big time.
what's that?
Seraphim,
Oh, Paul?
Seraphim Servant said he was just procrastinating. And it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh, my God, Paul.
It's like pizza, right?
Good.
Fucking
That's it.
Paul. We call him Mr. Caplock. Oh, Jesus. But, yeah, everyone have an awesome night. And
Yeah.
if you turn up the volume, close your eyes, listen to Billy.
Wow. Wow.
What?
Yeah, for his procrastination session.
Oh my
Okay.
God, Chad! Like, why, bro? Oh my God! You gotta love them all.
No,
you know what I mean?
that's what I'm
Even the
saying.
sickos.
That's what I said. I love it.
But everyone have an awesome night. We'll give our outro, and we will see you next week.
Thank you.
Peace.
Let me go back and goodbye. My channel. My channel. My content. My channel. My content. My channel. My